All right, guys, are you ready for what could possibly be the finale of the campaign? Hopefully, only book one.
Uh, no, I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Bring it on.
All right. Oh boy.
I will say, I'm probably going to roll a 1 on this first attack.
Don't say that.
All right. So
Being at a
speaking.
plus 11 against a guy who has literally no AC bonus. He is flat-footed, and my gun hits touch.
Speaking of that, real quick, while I add everyone, and I mean everyone, to initiative, Caleb, I feel like what you have done is particularly daring, and so I'm giving you a grit point. All right, so I'm.
Oh my gosh! No, this is what? No, there's an owl bear. What is this?
Yes, there is an owl bear. Isn't that fun?
All right, so I am adding. All right, so I'm just adding everyone to the initiative. I'm gonna have everyone roll their initiative, but I probably won't have. I'll have a lot of people skipping their turns until it becomes relevant, or I may not. There may be people wandering around outside of your field of view because if you have noticed,
yeah, line of sight is on.
I've put line of sight on.
Yeah, a guy that I could see before is no longer visible.
Yes, only one.
In fact, there was one specifically I could remember.
Yeah,
that
I
was
know.
on this particular map.
There are far too many named characters here for me to feel confident about this encounter.
Aw, that's too bad.
It's okay. I'm sure most of them are just
Barvo doesn't need initiative.
normal bandits.
Yeah. Oops, I didn't mean to give him initiative. I will.
Rolled for already?
Clear initiative. There we go.
Yeah, he rolled for all of us.
Yep.
All two of us.
I rolled for everybody because I can do that.
Hmm.
All right, so Caleb, you get to act in the surprise round.
Yay.
Well, you shot a guy already, right?
That's the surprise round.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a +8 to attack with this gun, plus being in point blank range, +2 for him being my favorite enemy. Unless Jex the Snitch is like a really tall halfling or something. Okay.
It should say human. Doesn't it say human when you mouse over him?
Yes, it does. I didn't think of
that. I was like, I specifically started putting those creature types on there because we had a ranger in the party, and I didn't want to just have to be asked every time.
All
right, so you were shooting the guy behind you.
Yeah, this will be against his touch, and I assume he's also flat-footed, so the grit point to give it more damage. I just got an extra one, so let's use it. So I don't want to roll this.
Roll it!
Oh my.
Okay.
Does a
19 hit? Yes, it does.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
10. Okay.
Well, I assume you were hitting touch, actually.
Well, I assumed he was also flat-footed.
Yeah, but I assume that you go with whichever one is lower, which is his touch. He has a touch of 11. He has a flat-footed of 12, so... All right. Okay, you're going to roll minimum on the damage. That's what's going to happen.
No, I rolled max on the damage. That's 10 damage to him.
Sweet. Yeah, you hit him hard enough that he's bleeding.
Ah, nice.
Yes. All right.
Oh, I wish you would have crit it, but it's dead.
All right. Does anyone else get to act in the surprise round?
It's actually a 12. That's actually a 12. I forgot it. No, it's a 13.
Oh, okay. He is not wounded yet, but you actually do strike him in the shoulder. All right. Would anyone?
Plus. Was there anything else I'm missing?
I mean, you haven't moved, so I guess you could.
No,
this is the surprise round.
Yeah, you can't move in a surprise round.
Okay.
I get another +1 from point blank and another +2 from favorite enemy.
All right. So
anything else I'm missing?
You need to add variables to your macros.
You can just have your macros however you like them. All right. All right. You're the only one who I think gets to act in the surprise round.
Yeah, I don't think anyone else was expecting that.
No. All right. So Jex goes.
His first action is to go ah.
Yeah, his first action is literally to go ah. He basically, you bastard, and he's gonna pull out his short sword. And he has to unfortunately cut through Blair to get to you.
Okay.
So he is going to swing his. So he's going to take a 5-foot step and draw his blade and try and hit Blair. So Blair needs to make a deflect check. Boom!
Nice roll.
Blair, he doesn't quite, like, he's still hurt, so he's not going as fast. So he, ugh. Oh, also, something I wanted to bring up, just in case, I don't know if this wasn't clear. If anyone ever has a really cool moment where they want to, where they think they can explain, flavor-wise, mechanically what happened, and you guys would be like, oh, I have a really cool idea for what happened in this moment, feel free to jump in and say it. I usually just say it because no one else does, and I find it adds, flair to the battle. But if you're like, oh no, I got a really cool idea, feel free to say it. I am not the sole arbiter of this. I am the default when nobody else says anything.
Okay. So yes.
All right. Imogen.
Okay. I assume I heard the gunshot.
Actually, you're underground, so give me a perception check. Yes, you heard the gunshot. Faintly.
Okay. I turn to Kip and I say, move quickly, and we start rushing through the tunnel.
All right.
And I push Borvo through.
All
so,
right.
However...
It's the end of the tunnel is about a run action away for everybody.
All right, so we shall take a run action and head in that direction.
Nicely, you guys all ended up right next to each other in initiative.
Sweet. Yeah, so we all run to the end of the tunnel, basically. Are we on the map effectively yet, or do we have time to, like, assess the situation?
Oh, no, you're not on the map. You've just gotten to the edge where the second trap door is.
Okay, so we have time to, like, look and assess the situation before we just pop up and alert them of our presence.
Okay, so let me describe what happened. Let me describe what happens. So at the end of the tunnel, there is a second wooden trap door at a 45-degree angle.
Oh gosh.
You guys have managed to get to that door.
Okay.
That's all you know right now. All right. The owlbear is going to hoot in his cage.
Whew.
Is he... Let me see from the cutout. Would I say he's able to see you guys? No. So this guy... Puts him on this map. That was 30 feet. He will be there. All right. All right, so Krager, being the first one up, is going to draw his sword.
Okay, where is he? There he is.
And he's going to move forward. He didn't take a 5-foot step, but I don't think you have anything that you can take advantage of with that.
No, I don't. I believe that
Oh, he just entered your threatening square. He didn't ever.
he doesn't have to. He can't make a full round. Is basically what that means.
All right. So he tries
Much
to.
more important at later levels.
Yeah, he tries to stab you with his sword.
He stabbeth at me.
You block it.
Nice.
Or dodge. Probably you more dodge out of the way, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Felgrim is going to pull out his bow.
Okay,
And
he's
he
going
has
to
ready.
fire into the melee, is he?
He is. So he does take a -4 to this because I will double check, but I'm pretty sure the bandits don't have any good feats. That is the wrong book. So roll a deflect check in the meantime. I'm just double checking what the score will be.
Right, yeah. It's over there somewhere.
No, they don't. Yeah, you easily dodge out of the way of it. He's obviously trying to shoot high, so in such a way that he misses all of his friends. So,
I'm obviously trying to stay low. Shoot!
So Topper's going to do the exact same thing.
Oh, good. He's going to be shooting at me, is he?
Yep.
Because I have a cool thing I wanted to do. Please tell me if this is possible or not.
Okay. What do you want to do?
So, what is this?
Okay, so that is part of. Let me see. What is that supposed to be? That is a good question. Let me double check with the. Let me double check because there. I think I know what it is, but I want to make sure I understand this map correctly. All right, yes, that is okay. So this is the ceiling for this, and it's part of the wall.
This is the ceiling?
Yes. So okay. So the walkway is above a ceiling. This, which is a ceiling for the room that's underneath it.
Okay.
And which then these walls are not as high as the walkway, but they are high enough that you cannot you would have to climb over them to get over onto this section. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, my thoughts.
Yeah, you could probably jump from
my
here
thought was
onto
one
here.
of my. Yeah. Well, my thought was I have a point that is Gunslinger's dodge.
Okay.
Which is just when I'm attacked from a range, I can move 5 feet. Can I move 5 feet off here?
Yes.
Dive out of the way.
Yes, you can. You will have to make an acrobatics check to not take damage, though.
Let me check what my acrobatics is really quick. Okay. Why not? It sounds cool. Actually, I'll make it back here. That's still 5 feet.
All right, let me double.
I would love it if you somehow gained access to flight later,
Okay.
Caleb.
I'm just looking up what the DC is because I don't know that off the top of my head, which is why you can hear pages shuffling in the background as I pull my book out. Acrobatics, fortunately, it is the first one.
Actually, that might be a bad idea as I think about it.
Too late, you already said it.
Oh well.
Right, acrobatics is falling and not taking damage. thought it was.
Okay. The
Oh, here we go.
acrobatics.
The DC to make the jump is equal to the distance to be crossed. 4 times the height of the range.
My acrobatics is 15.
The DC is 15 check to allow you to ignore the first 10 feet of feet fallen, which is exactly how much I was going to say it was. So you,
Okay, cool.
You fall down exactly, and that was daring, so I will give you another grit point.
I'm just getting... I'm using my grit on things that are awesome. So I'm just never running out.
It's like you're playing a gunslinger, and that's what they're supposed to do, is be like, I'm going to do this crazy, stupid, awesome thing. And then I go, that is cool and cinematic. You get points for that. Literally.
Now my deflect check is a 9, unfortunately. Oh, I botched. Hang on. So what I have to...
Yeah, so roll again.
Okay.
Alright, so it is not a crit. But it is a botch. And... Unfortunately, he does hit you, so...
Okay.
Yeah, so you were concentrating more on landing than you were... Like, you wanted to dodge out of the way, and you were concentrating more on landing successfully, so he does manage to slightly
like
nick you.
Halfway over, I had the moment I had in real life, like, oh wait, this might be a bad idea.
Alright. Bump.
To go free the owlbear. Because he's an intelligent person.
Who, the owlbear?
Eaten by the owlbear in a minute. No, I'm joking. They probably go nowhere near him except for the master of said owlbear.
Alright, Hans,
At which point
it's your turn.
Reload and take a shot at Jex the Snitch over here.
Alright.
5-foot step that way.
Alright.
Just to give myself a little bit of breathing space so I'm not shooting straight up at someone's head.
I was going to say, he had cover if you shot him from there, so... He does not. You are at a good angle.
It's a 5th while reloading and fire. Okay. 17 against his touch.
Against Jex, that hits. As I said, his touch is 11.
Alright. No, this is a... damage. So that's 18 total so far.
How much damage was it this time? That was...
5.
Isn't it more? Because you're... Oh, you didn't use a grit point, so it's just 5.
No, I used my grit point to dodge out of the way of a shot.
Alright, cool. Alright. Okay. Dirty Jeb. Dirty Jeb, now that you are out of the way, he's going to pull his short sword out, and he's going to move forward to attack Blair with combat advantage.
Okay. So...
That is good enough. Even as you turn Robo. You're fine now. All right, yeah. So he swaddles up and tries to attack the surrounded Blair, but he fails, and then it's Blair's turn.
Yeah, that didn't quite work as I had hoped it would. Hoping to do a bit more damage there. Okay. Characters actually. So. No. Sorry, I'm just kind of refreshing my
mind on what he can do. That's cool. I'm going to take this moment to disappear for a second.
Okay, so
Oh, also, I am more than willing to assume that since you guys knew you were coming into this, he cast Mage Armor ahead of time,
Okay, good.
which I don't think is reflected in his stats. It is not, so he should have.
Plus 4 to his deflect.
Yeah.
Okay, so plus I'll just adjust his AC accordingly.
Yeah.
So it's now a 17. That in a minute. Hmm. Not much we can do about that. Okay. I did a risky maneuver that didn't pay off, so I'm left with a bunch of worse options. It's best that
I mean, Jex is not looking good, so if that helps.
attacking Jex with him. No.
All right, that was his sickle, or
With his sickle.
all right. That
Because if he casts a spell,
Yeah.
it's attacks of opportunity. If he moves, it's attack of opportunity. It's just not good.
That does not hit. It is Jax's turn again.
Huzzah.
He will attack Blair back.
No.
Nope. All right, so Blair is obviously, he's surrounded, so he's more worried about making sure that he blocks the attacks. So he attacked defensively and was in such a way that he was easily able to catch his blade and pull it out of the way. All right, Imogen.
Oh gosh. Okay. So,
I will say that the end of the tunnel widens out to about enough that you about 10 feet or so. So you're able to have two people beside the door at one time.
is the door big enough for two people to get through?
The door is not big enough, but you can have two people there.
Okay. Oh gosh. Image is gonna turn to Napkip and say, "You should go first."
All right, so you're gonna delay. You and Borvo are gonna delay after Napkip.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna move Napkip up. All right.
You come out in the den of the owl bear.
Oh no!
Now, Napkip goes. Okay.
Well, if that's the case, then Napkip would be the best case for that situation.
He goes over, and he goes to open the trapdoor. And he goes, it no move.
What? Imogen goes over to it and tries to open it.
It's moving slightly, but it feels like either there's something that's causing it from not moving on the other end.
Are there hinges on it from this side?
That is a good question.
Roll.
No, the hinges would be on the other side.
Darn it, modern day fire protocols.
Okay, fine. Okay, I'm gonna tell Napkip to stand back. Imogen's gonna mount Borvo, and they're gonna charge it.
All right. Well, it's still, the ceiling's too low for you to mount, but you and Borvo.
Fine, but I could get Borvo to charge it.
You and Borvo can make a strength check against it. So roll your. So I'm assuming you're assisting Borvo, because I'm assuming Borvo's the strongest one there.
I think so. Let me double check his strength skill. Properties. Yeah, his is 15. So yeah. All right. So I'll roll a strength skill for Borvo first, and then I'll roll it for Imogen.
No, you roll first to see if you
Oh.
assist him.
Okay.
So you just have to get a DC 10, and then he gets a +2.
Well, nope. I
Okay.
can't help.
All right. So then roll for Borvo.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
No.
All right. You bounce.
I'm sorry. We can't help.
You
I can't help.
you bounce against the door.
I'm out here
Well, I guess it's my
screwing up.
turn then.
I'm out here screwing up, and this is happening.
He's 10 when he's there.
Boy, not looking forward to facing those two.
Bum bum bum.
Where's he? He was at the door.
All right. Krieger's going to try and shoot Blair with his bow.
Yep.
Actually, no. What is he thinking? He's going to shoot down at Hans.
Ah, okay. I see. Hang on, let me change character real quick.
That's fine. I was like, wait, no. He has a clear shot at you.
Ooh, ouch.
That is not enough to dodge out of the way. Take 3 points of damage.
Cool. Thank you for being consistent with that. I opened my character sheet before I saw the roll.
All right. Falgrim is going to try and shoot Blair with a bow. Blair's fine. Blair's being a total badass. Topper's going to do the same thing.
Cool. Ooh, ouch.
That is enough because he's shooting into melee.
I forgot. I forgot. Okay.
All right. Hans, it's your turn.
All right. Many for this. For this plan. Okay.
Oh yeah, so just as a reminder,
Completely.
there is 10 feet of vertical feet now between you two.
Yeah.
Okay. So just wanted to make sure you knew he was 20 feet away instead of just 10.
Within range of my first range increment of my gun, and because of that, obviously, within point blank.
All right. I was just
Did
making
mess that
sure
up.
that was clear. All right, so he should have 2 more points of damage is what you're telling me? Or just 1?
No. The point blank beforehand. I know you're trying to help me out here, but I did actually do the math correctly for that, unfortunately.
All right, so he just so should he just have 1 more point of damage or none? Or did you get it?
No, he's perfectly fine with his damage.
Okay, that's fine. All right, you hit him.
Doing +3 damage per roll. So that's 10 more damage.
Okay. Well then. Okay. How do you want him?
Like a snitch should be, with stitches.
Clearly.
Because snitches get stitches.
I got the joke.
Just wanna... no, I just want a hole through him.
Okay. You just want a hole through him in for him to fall off and
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah, what I need is for him to be dead so that Blair is no longer in
Cornered.
in combat advantage situation like was supposed to happen last turn.
All right. Uh, um,
Nice and men, huh?
what does Dirty Jeb want to do? Dirty Jeb is old. He's not jumping down there. That's for young people. He's going to keep trying to stab Blair.
12.
That is not enough. He hits Blair.
Okay. Ouch.
He hits Blair for 7 points of damage.
Oops, I changed the wrong number there. Just like, he suddenly dies. No.
It's like he's level 3. He has decent HP at this point. Blair is slightly distracted by the dead guy behind him, and he's planning his next move and not paying attention to the fact that...
Yeah. Okay. Okay, that might be a little bit better for me to do this turn. It is Blair's turn, yes?
It is Blair's turn, yes.
Okay, Laughing Touch. Attack.
All right.
I specifically made sure of that, so I didn't actually have to... An offensive thing, it's under his attacks, so this shouldn't count as him casting a spell. That's to his touch, so I'll assume...
Yeah, nope, that does not work.
Yeah.
He just comes up to him and he's like, tickle, tickle, tickle. And nothing happens.
No, he basically he tries to reach forward and touch him with yeah. So Blair tries to touch him with his hand, and Jeb manages to respond fast enough that he just gives him a giant gash across the arm.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, the good news is you can just try and touch him again, and it doesn't use up a second use of that, so... Or now you can try and punch him.
2 fists, 2 hands, is what you're saying. Wait, what?
So with magical touch attaches, if you miss with the first one, it still resides inside of your hand.
Oh, so I can use it next turn.
Yeah, so
next
you can
round.
touch him again, and it doesn't use up a second charge of his ability. And it's any time that you would touch somebody. So now you can actually, you would have to make a normal attack, but you can actually punch him, and the effect will go off.
I got it.
All right.
Another attack here? No, I don't. That would be dumb.
All right. So do you want Blair to move at all, or is he happy where he is?
Nobody's come up the stairs yet, right?
Not yet. You can hear people scrambling around, but you don't know. It's kind of coming in all directions at the moment. Unless he wants to take a move action for a perception check, and then I will give you more information.
Do that. Let's not do that. I'll see them coming when they get up here. Might as well keep them bottlenecked until possible moments.
Okay. So yeah, your options are you can either use a move to make that perception check, or to, I don't know, put away sheath his weapon so he'll be able to pull out his crossbow soon.
Hang on to the sickle for now.
Okay. Is there anything you want to do, or just pass the turn?
Might as well take that perception check. Nope.
Yeah, that is not well enough.
Okay.
The owlbear is making quite a bit of noise.
Oh, good.
All right.
Uh,
People in the tunnel.
I guess, like, there's nothing I can do except try to hit it again, right?
I don't know. Is there something else you can think of?
Uh, well, it opens from the other side, and there's something blocking it, right?
That is correct.
There's no other way through.
I will say it is. I mean, you could try and see. You could make perception checks to see if you understand what's going on better, and see if there's another way. But
All right, I will make a perception check.
okay. All right.
The clever sneaks. They've locked it.
So you take a second to examine it, and you feel what's actually going on is that what has actually happened is that the hinges on the other side have rusted,
Oh.
and so that is what's making the door hard to move. So if you have a way of dealing with that, possibly you could take advantage of that.
Fire!
But at the very least, I will say now that you know.
Wait, do I have Alchemist Fire?
Do that. You're in a tunnel. That's a bad idea. That is the worst idea.
But the tunnel is dirt.
Oh, it's an enclosed space, and
Yeah.
fire causes smoke.
Yeah, that's where he's going with that. But now that you know more of what the problem is, whoever's making the primary check will get a +2 to.
Strength.
Yeah,
All right.
So
To the-
I'll
to
just
the
say
check,
that
'cause you're able
she
to-
has advantage.
you're able to
Alright.
hit it better.
Can I still try to assist Borvo?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So +2. Oh my gosh. Really?
Whew.
All right, Borvo makes
I'm
this
just
thing.
crap rolling. Does Borvo get a +2?
Yeah, Borvo's the one who gets the +2
Oh.
because he
Well,
knows.
that was even worse then.
You're able to direct him.
Oh my. Mm,
All right, I will say this. You can feel as though the door has given a little bit more. It looks like the door gave a little bit more than last time.
oh my gosh.
So I will quickly say that mechanically, if you do not make the initial DC, I am adding up your scores, and if you get to a certain number, you'll still break out.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it then, unless Napkip wants to try. I guess Napkip could try. Because he didn't
If he
get to
rolls
do anything.
particularly well, you never know.
All right.
Well, I mean...
Napkip looks at you guys. He goes, "Wait, Napkip can do this. Stand back. Napkip have blood of mighty dragon. Ah!" And he charges at the door.
Alright.
And this is
Are
gonna
you
end.
rolling or should I roll it?
I'll roll.
Okay.
This is gonna be hilarious.
Oh boy. Oh,
He rolled better than Borvo!
All right, he bounces. He does. You do notice that it gives off quite a bit more. So
yep. Oh man.
Then he bounces back, so you guys can try again. Owlbear makes noise. That guy continues to do nothing.
Uh,
That poor owlbear.
the poor owlbear. I feel so bad for it.
All right, Krager. Krager's gonna take a shot at Hans again.
Because he has nothing better to do.
You dodge out of the way. The arrow, barely. The arrow clinks beside you. You hear that. You also felt the whoosh. All right, Falgrim's gonna take a shot at Blair again,
Okay, good thing I switched to him.
and he misses. And Topper's gonna do the same thing. And
18.
he misses again.
Yeah.
Yeah, the DC for that is 13 for both of their attacks.
Okay.
All right. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, 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 bump. Bump.
A lot of bumps.
All right. Hans.
All right, so Hans is going to try shooting Dirty Jeb.
All right. That is into melee.
Isn't a melee. I should probably aim for Krieger instead.
Okay. I don't think you have gotten point blank shot yet. Or whatever that is that lets you. I forget what the feat is that lets you shoot into combat.
Precise shot.
Yeah, I don't. You didn't get precise shot yet.
Wait,
did
yes,
you?
I did.
Oh.
Yes, I did.
Oh, then shoot Dirty Jeb in his dirty
yeah.
face. And his.
No, hang on. Let me find it real quick. From my combat style,
Oh,
precise shot.
There you go. Shoot away.
I got it early.
You hit.
To his touch.
You hit him.
It's not a d20. I do that every time. 5 damage.
I mean, you wish it was a d20.
Do.
All right, you draw some blood.
Okay.
All right, Dirty Jeb is annoyed at you, but he's still just going to try and kill Blair.
Oh, too bad I hit him as he swung.
That's exactly what happened. All right, so then it's Blair's turn.
That's probably why he's annoyed at me. Yeah, I want to try this laughing touch again on him, because...
It would do a good job of bottlenecking people.
But on top of that, it's just...
Fun.
I rolled the same thing!
Unfortunately, while shooting him, managed him to miss Blair. It also janked him in such a way that where Blair was going to touch him, he is no longer there to touch. All right.
I mean, he'd be missing if this was his sickle. He'd just be missing a little bit worse is all.
All right, let's give it a borscht.
All right, so Imogen goes first.
Because oddly enough, the laughing touch has a better chance
Oh
to
my
hit.
gosh!
All right, so I know it's technically not in the rules, but you rolled so high that I will give Borvo so Borvo has a total of +6 from all the
Okay.
bonuses he's receiving.
Okay.
Because there's
Oh my gosh!
Hallelujah.
all right.
Finally.
So you and Borvo go to hit the door at the exact same time, and you had you're just getting so frustrated with this thing. You're like, whoop, bam, and you both slam it so hard that instead of it flying up or anything like that, you actually just break the door off of the hinges. You actually break the wood itself, and why? There we go. It wasn't letting me click your tokens for a reason. I'm like, I am. All right, so
And Napkip springs out.
all right, so Borvo
Oh boy.
is essentially under. You guys are under the stairs, underneath
Okay.
Borvo, where Borvo
Where
is.
is the trapdoor visible on the map at all?
Yes, it should be.
I think you may have found the reason that you couldn't get the trapdoor up.
That ain't it. That ain't it.
Can you see everybody down there or no?
See everybody. I can see Fat Nori. That's all I can see.
Okay, good. Yeah, so you can see the guy who is on top of the stairs. Borvo is actually underneath the stairs here.
Okay.
Is where the thing comes
So
up.
that's where the trapdoor is. Okay.
Yes. All right, so then it is Napkip. Napkip
Okay.
can take his turn.
Okay. Can Napkip
Napkip can move past him. Napkip's small.
Okay.
So he's.
Okay, so Napkip's gonna move past him.
So it's about. Yeah, it's about.
He's gonna move under the stairs and effectively go
Go
up
all
and
the
shake.
go up around and all of a sudden
Yeah,
stab the guy who's
he's-
not expecting him in the back.
Yes,
Okay.
he's going to razor tail him.
All right. Too bad you're not. He's not a rogue because I would totally give him a sneak attack for this.
Well, he's just gonna razor tail him in the back.
Yeah, he does. For 2 points of damage.
Oh man.
For...
Sometimes these sessions are just. They remind me of that old Fairly Odd Parents episode where he went into the internet. Yay! Boo! Just.
The dice are fickle mistresses.
Yes.
All right. Da, 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 da.
Got a bunch of turns coming up here. We have, there's 4 invisible turns. I just realized.
So you guys hear somebody coming around the corner, and he turns around, and there's a kobold there, and he was not expecting there to be a kobold who was like armed to the teeth, and he's just like, wait, what? Huh? And he just stops.
And Bruno's still under the stairs, so we can't see him yet.
He hasn't even noticed that. The kobold just because he didn't just like standing there with armed to the teeth. Yeah, he just stops there and is like, I'm so confused.
He's gonna be even more confused when he sees what's coming up next.
Like, he's definitely getting ready to attack. He's just like, but that's not where I heard why is he here? I'll just kill him and deal with it later. All right.
Bear claws kobold. What?
Krager's going to do what Krager does, and he's going to shoot an arrow down at Hans. Hans dodges out of the way.
Man.
Falgrim and Top are going to do their thing, so give me 2 deflect checks from Blair.
15.
That's enough. That's
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, it's a 9 when those 2 are shooting at him with the combat.
He literally needs to botch.
Yeah. So Fat Nori's going to spin around now with a giant slice on his back. Just be like, what are you doing? Huh? Fortunately, he already had his sword ready to go deal with whatever was causing the giant bang up there. So he goes and tries to stab Napkip with it.
Deflect! Deftly.
Yeah, he deflects real good. All right, Hans, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's shoot Dirty Jeb again.
All right,
I'm Dirty Dan. No, I'm Dirty Dan.
that hits.
It's time.
Oh,
Oh, crud.
okay. All right. Well, let me just make
Is
this
Dirty Jeb
first.
now Bloody Jeb?
No, that's Hans. Sorry, I don't know why I used your thing.
My roll. I shot my gun and I knocked myself out.
All right. Dirty Jeb is now bleeding profusely. Dirty Jeb.
Infected.
All right. So now that Dirty Jeb is now bleeding, he's not going to try and attack Blair. He's just going to take total defense.
Excellent.
It's Blair's turn.
Hmm. All right. I am going to. He's taking total defense, so assumption is that I'll still.
Man, fights like this are the reason why sometimes I really wish that I could hear things that the stream doesn't hear, so I could have like awesome battle music going on in the background.
Ooh. Hang
Oh,
on.
dang, I've got battle music on.
Well, that's nice for you. I just can't play it for copyright reasons.
Oh.
Case. I am going to. Darn it! Not at all. Okay, yeah, he's gonna try
How
a
do you
laughing
think I
touch.
feel?
Yeah, he's going to try a laughing touch again.
Okay.
To touch,
That hits.
even with total defense.
No, that barely misses.
That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, because total defense gives him +2, right?
+4, right? Let me go look that up because that's a really important difference. It's +4 in one of the editions. Let's see if Joel remembered the right one. It's a fun game. Bing, why are you being so slow?
Total defense. Yeah, it's +4.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hooray for SRDs.
Mm-hmm.
I can just find stuff.
How the heck do you pronounce that name?
Okay. All right, Imogen, it's you and Borvo's turn.
All right, Imogen is going under the stairs, but Imogen is going to finally mount Borvo, and then together they're going to not with Napkip. Hold on, I have to figure this out now. It's like an Imogen Napkip sandwich here. Hold on.
I was gonna go with nesting doll, but here I got it.
Okay. So it's gonna be so much easier with Borvo's a large creature. So she and Borvo are gonna come running out, and
I mean, in some ways,
she's-
in other ways, you couldn't have got him in there. So
yeah, right. She's gonna have her axe at the ready, and she's gonna slice at Mr. Ailes here.
he's even more confused now. He's like, "Fuck! There's a woman riding a bear coming at me in a what? What?
Hand axe attack. Terrible.
I'm going to say that you basically get combat advantage in that hits.
Okay. And then
Because
Borvo's
otherwise
gonna
it would
bite it.
be...
Because
The other explanation would be like you expected him to try to dodge, so his shocked standing still caused you to miss.
yeah,
Okay, and then Borvo's gonna bite him. Oh, so close.
Borvo does in fact bite him though, and he is now bleeding.
Even better.
All right, it's Napkip's turn.
Napkip is going to full round Mr. Fat Man.
All right. Okay, so reroll the rapier again.
Ooh.
All right. All that hits. So that is a total.
Does that one crit?
Yeah, it does. That's what I'm saying. That crits. Barely, but he does crit. So that is 4,
man.
8, 11, 12, 14 damage. Okay.
Fat Nori.
There goes all of that. I think it's that. All right. Nori is definitely is now quite bleeding. I mean, he's not wounded, but he's definitely into his wound points.
We're gonna get him.
Yes.
Alright, so that's 10 when he's there. He can move 50 feet. So that's 10 to move to there.
Go up.
there. All right.
We seek him there.
All right. So Alias is going to shift over here to at least give Fat Nori combat advantage. But he's definitely going to try and stab Imogen.
The bear.
It's going to take out the rider.
bear,
The plan's to take out the rider
yeah, the bear
first.
rider attacking.
Hang on. Where is it? Deflect. Where is it? Where's my deflect? There it is.
Roll it.
You deflect it.
Deftly.
Krager's going to do his thing again and shoot down at Hans.
He botches.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so give me, in the meantime, while that's happening, give me your CMB check while I go pull up the table.
Right. I completely failed.
You did. All right.
And it's technically a 9, but no, that's not
Nope.
happening.
Nope. All right.
All right, and then
Falgrim and Top are going to do what they do.
flex from. Let me just make sure I'm on Blair.
Yeah, they
Yeah, yep. That's
they whiz by him.
excellent. Now it's Fat Nori's turn.
Yeah, so Nori screams in pain. He goes, "Die, you little son of a!" And he tries to stab, and he tries to bring his weapon down hard on Napkip. And I'm gonna say he's making a power attack just to change things up.
I technically have that for ranged attacks. Why haven't I been using it? Whatever the range.
Yes, you
Plus 1.
Deadly aim.
do. Okay. So
Oh, he might have crit.
but he,
Aww.
Roll
okay.
again?
Oh, okay. So roll it again. Yeah. So roll it again. All right. No. All right. So here was the thing. He had to have crit to actually hit when he's making a power
gosh.
attack against Net. Oh no. He does hit. He does hit because he has combat advantage. I forgot about that. But he does not crit.
He's an automatic hit, even if it's not a crit. So,
Right.
yeah, that. Oh man.
So he takes 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Napkip wasn't prepared for the cellulite, and his blade was slightly stuck, and it made him a hard time to dodge. All right, it's Hans's turn.
Okay.
I kind of like this,
Let's
like
see.
this having the fights in the two places. It's very cinematic. Like
Yeah.
I can imagine like the constant like shot changes.
Okay. I'm going to. No, I'm shooting the wounded guy. I don't need that. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at Dirty Jeb again.
Yeah, you do.
Um.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I crit. This might hurt.
My bet is that you are actually going to flat out kill him.
Okay, 32 damage.
Roll the
No.
damage. How
8
many?
damage.
Yeah, that's
5 times 4 is 20, so 23 damage.
no. Roll the dice 4 times.
We'll roll the dice 4 times. Okay.
That's how I do my crits. Yeah. So roll.
The-
roll
and,
roll 3 d8s basically.
Yeah. So that's 5 plus 8.
You could literally just type in 3d8 next time, just as an FYI.
15 plus 3 is 18 damage.
Okay. So he's straight up dead.
Yeah.
So he's there, laughing maniacally, trying to, just able to take total defense, because I think you can still do that while you're laughing. And he's not paying attention to you, and you line up the shot, and you shoot him, and he is now headless, dirty bleeding Jeb. Boom. And he also falls off the walkway.
Hold on, I need to look up what this spell actually does.
All right. It's okay. So it's Blair's actual turn.
Yep, let me check this real quick. And then, sorry, I'm just checking his spells now. Let's do. No. Okay, so I don't really have any multi-attack spells here except for those, which I will have to save. Okay.
Oh. Hey. We're using Roll20. Hearts Alive.
Nice.
No, we're not using Roll20. We're using map tools. I don't know what I literally said. We're not using Roll20. We're using map tools in my brain, and then the opposite words came out of my mouth.
Okay, so yeah, okay, he's going to cast Color Spray, I think. Let me take a look at that. Actually, maybe Acid Splash. No, that'd be worse. Yeah, I'll make it an ear-piercing scream.
All right, and I will do all but single
So-
target. The target is dazed, takes 2d6 points of sanity damage. Okay, so he has to make a successful.
Fort save.
Okay, so that's against Krager. Okay, so he makes a 13, which is a DC, which is level 1 spells have a DC of.
Hold on. His level 1 spells are based. He's a sorcerer. It's based on charisma, so it's a +4 to a 10, so it's at least a 15. I want to say
Okay, I think it's 16. If I remember when I built
15,
him.
probably 16.
It's lower than 13. We know that much because his.
It's higher than 13.
Yes, so he failed. Is what the important part of that of how this conversation goes. All right, so roll
Yeah.
2d6 damage, and he gets dazed.
Dazed
Alright.
for days.
So he takes 4
Yeah,
points
and-
of damage.
All the cinematic scene because Hans blows the one guy's head out, then he blows the other guy's head off. And it's just like, jump! And he will now do that. Because this guy's a spellcaster and he shouldn't be doing this. Be in a melee.
Yeah, it looks like
Ugh.
he is. It looks like that scream really hurt him quite a bit.
Alright, so excuse me a minute. I just want to take a look at his notes. Forgot to look at that when I had it up. Are his skills? There they are.
He's got
That
okay dexterity, if I remember how I built him.
Yeah, he's got to make a pretty decent roll here. He does.
Okay, yeah.
So that's what? I don't know, however many feet of movement.
10 feet down is what I said, more or less.
And back over here. Okay. And he'll have been putting away his sickle on the way down. Or
All right.
if not on the way down, as he moved over.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so he actually as he jumps off, you notice that a second before he hits the ground, like there's like a small, like he stops like
Oh, yeah.
right above the air and then falls. Not because of any actual magic, just because he's a sorcerer and I want that rule to reflect that something cool and magical happened.
Right, that was my sorcerer. I'm sorry.
No, your sorcerer was the flying one that gained a
Mine
fangirl
was a
following.
sylph, so that just kind of happened with me. Okay,
Yes, it's not
Yes.
that we are not in that campaign, Caleb.
right.
No, that was purely just flavor, because he's a sorcerer. So I like
Yeah.
sorcerers' high rolls being explained by weird magical stuff happening around them.
No, that's cool. I like that.
It's now turn.
I know. I accidentally moved him beforehand when I moved to the person he's beside. So it's Imogen's turn again.
Whoa. Okay. So Imogen and Borvo are gonna take a 5-foot step over here, so they're granting combat advantage and getting combat
Conga line
advantage.
of death.
Exactly. And then Imogen is going to smack him in the face with her hand axe, hopefully.
Okay. No.
Oh, darn it. Okay, and then Borvo's going to full round.
Okay.
And what does combat advantage grant?
+2.
Sorry, 12, not 14.
All right, those are a lot. All those numbers are numbers that hit.
Yay!
So that is 13 damage.
Does it make sense that he'd block Imogen's attack since that's who he attacked last round? So
Yeah. All right. So let me make this roll first.
Whew.
Yep. All right. So Borvo manages he blocks Imogen's attack but leaves himself open. So Borvo grabs his leg, pulls him down, and then claws him, and he falls unconscious.
Sweet.
Oh.
I mean, technically he's dead because your guys are just gonna let him bleed out. So I'm not. All right. Then it's Napkip's turn.
All right, Napkip's turn to full round.
This guy's not going to enjoy that. There's a botch in there. Oh,
It's not
second attack.
It is. It's not the last one. So
Right.
we do not go to the chart as the rules we've determined
Those
for
hit?
ourselves. The 11 doesn't hit. The tail hits. So 4 points of damage.
Okay.
To Nori. Okay. All right. Bump, 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 bump. Bum. All right. Dazed. Oh, I need to go grab something. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Da, 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 da.
While he's doing that, I'll look up the rules for dazed since he seemed like. Can take no actions but has no penalty to AC. So he's no easier to hit, he just can't move. Okay, so it looks like
I'm back.
it looks like
Yay!
he's no easier to hit, he just can't move.
All right. He's just not allowed to move.
Can't attack. He can take no actions, but he doesn't get a penalty to AC for that.
Okay. So he just has to stand there this turn, if I understand correctly. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, he stands there and goes, ugh.
So it's basically not as bad stunned.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So basically, he's just like clawing at his ears as they're bleeding and just paying attention to that. Falgrim though is now.
Then he's no longer stunned.
Yeah. I was gonna clear state. All right. Falgrim's gonna go. Do. Whoop. All right. Just because it's been a week, I will remind you that your captain of the guard who's protecting the trading post wants this guy alive, if possible.
Right.
I am not saying you have to take. He's offered to pay you if he comes in dead because he understands that it may be too dangerous to bring him in
Happens,
alive.
right.
But I just want to make sure that you remember that because your characters remember that. It's just it's been a week, so I understand you, the players, not remembering this. He's going to shoot at Hans.
Okay.
He's going to
Ooh,
hit
that's
Hans.
not a good one.
Going to do 5 points of damage to Hans.
Okay.
All right, and then Topper's going to move over here, and he's going to shoot
Okay.
at Blair.
Okay.
Blair dodges out
I
of the way.
almost rolled his attack instead of his deflect.
All right. Nori, filled with false confidence from having hit Napkip last time, is going to power attack him again. So Napkip needs to make a deflect check.
Oh, jeez.
Is Robin?
I see you've. I
What?
see.
Oh.
Finally made her tokens invisible to me.
What?
Fat Nori is power attacking Napkip again. He needs to
Oh, I'm
make a
sorry.
deflect check.
I'm sorry. Deflect. He did a 4 round, so he gets a +1. Okay.
Okay, so he botches. Give me
Sweet.
a CMB check.
Another. Oh, it's CMD.
CMB. It's CMB
Oh.
versus his CMD.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That succeeds, so it's an actual crit fail. Let's see what happens. All right, so he goes to strike down. As he's like, yeah, I hit him last time. I'm so good. Not realizing that was pure luck on his part.
Yeah.
He goes to do the exact same move again, but this time Napkip is ready for him. He dodges out of the way and finagles all 3 of his blades around his weapon and rips it out of his hand
Ha!
and disarms him. All right. Hans.
All right. 5-foot step while reloading, and take a shot at Krager. This will be a. This time I will use my deadly aim to power attack him, which, since my BAB is at 4, that's now a -2, so it's a total of +9.
It should be,
In other words.
it should be just -1 for +2.
No. It specifically says once my BAB hits +4, the decrease goes to -2, and my damage goes up.
Oh, sweet.
4. And since we hit half level, my BAB's at 4.
Okay,
So I get that a little bit early.
sweet.
So, 12 to his touch.
That hits.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that was a low one. Okay, so it's +3 +4 is +7.
You literally have to roll a you have to roll a 1 or a 2 to miss him. Actually, you have to roll a 1. You literally have to roll a 1 to miss him when you're
Wow.
power attacking. So that is a total of 8 damage to him.
Yeah.
Oh, I could have been power attacking this whole time, didn't I?
Well, your power attack would mean that you would have been missing even more.
Yeah.
Well, I guess so.
All right. So you managed to while he's like grasping his his shattered eardrum, he opens himself up such a way that you give him a good shot in the arm.
Nice.
All right. All right. It is Blair's turn. I think the fact that you basically shot right beside Blair's head caused him to roll very low initiative.
Yeah, that probably messed him up quite a bit.
Mirrors are ringing. I can't hear anything.
I mean, I know for a fact that is entirely possible to cause permanent damage that way.
Okay, so if I 5-foot step over here, I can hit both of them with a color spray, right?
Yeah.
And
Which is how it would work if you had a blunderbuss. What?
Dagger's out of range, but that's just a consequence.
All right, so they both have to make will saves.
Uh-huh.
No. All right. So,
Okay, then. What's their hit die?
All right, let me double check that. I believe it's. Oh, I know what it is.
Be right back.
It's 1. They have 1 hit die.
They are unconscious, blind, and stunned for 2d4 rounds.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm just
The reason
like.
Yeah, the reason I didn't use that before is because they actually died before they lined up any more of them, and now it's just like 2 of them, and one of them's the leader. Yeah, that's a worthwhile endeavor for this.
All right, how much damage do you take for falling down 10 feet? Is it just
Oh, for 7 rounds.
Okay, yeah, and you're totally not going to coup de grace them next turn. Damage, falling damage. Let me go look this up.
Oh, jeez.
So basically you, right, this is the reason why people take sleep spells.
Oh, man.
Falling. Creature takes 1d6 points of damage per 10 feet fallen to a maximum of 20d6.
Okay.
Creatures that take lethal damage from falling land in a prone position. Jumps instead of falling. Acrobatics.
Either gonna land prone, I mean, they're unconscious.
You're
so
going to
that
land
makes sense.
prone.
It's 1d6, it looks like.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 1d6, but I'm saying since they're free falling, it's going to be 2d6. Because that just makes sense to me. Okay. So Falgrim.
It's for both of them.
So Falgrim. All right. Oofs down. It doesn't look like there's no visible blood. But he oofs down. And then Topper. Ow. Topper there is noticeable blood.
Okay.
All right. So they fall. Boom. Boom. And then what else are they? They are... Okay, so they are unconscious.
Blinded and stunned. For 7 rounds. Then they are blinded and stunned for... I roll that now or wait until they're awake?
We'll wait 7 rounds. All right, so that would be round 13?
Yeah. Oh, man. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Right.
Yeah, after round 13. So they'll wake up when it reads 14.
All right. I'm just writing down a note of that.
Round is round 13, so that'll technically be their last turn unconscious.
All right. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Imogen.
Okay.
Oh, good. I've just seen come around the corner.
Orcus. Yeah, you notice a giant lumbering oaf of a man come around the corner, and he's wielding a giant club.
Well,
yeah, he almost stands about 8 feet tall. And it's your turn.
Have fun with that.
okay. I guess we're gonna go up to him and attack him then.
Yeah, so he as he blunders around the corner, he takes a look at you guys, and he points his club accusingly. He goes, "Hey, what are you doing here? What you doing, Alice? You big meanies! I can smash you!"
Imogen doesn't pay any mind to what he says and just goes up to him and swings her axe at him.
That's fine. I'm just telling you what happens.
Oh.
14. Oh no. All right.
Oh, that's exactly her CMD.
It is. Let's see what happens.
update your character.
Oh
See.
no! What do I want? I got a 10, so I get to choose. What do I want
No,
to happen?
no.
Please tell me you haven't updated your BAB.
Oh, I know exactly what I want to happen.
What is CMB? Hold on.
Okay, so it should be.
Robin, what's your strength modifier?
My modifier?
Have a modifier for strength?
Give me a second.
It should be +2 if I remember correctly.
For Imogen? No, my strength is a 10.
Oh, so none. Okay. Yeah.
No, you're wielding a dex-based weapon, so you get to add your dex instead.
Uh-huh.
So that would be what, +2?
To her BAB? Or...
Yeah. Yeah. If
My
you're-
dex is a 17, so...
So that's a 17 CMD.
No, because 17 would be +3, right? And then
Yeah.
What's your BAB?
Her BAB is 4.
Hang on. I have to look at my character sheet. Give me a second.
Whoop. Hello.
My BAB is 3 2/4. And
So-
I know I
so-
could write that
so-
as 1/2, but it's easier for me for 2/4.
So 3. So that would your CMD is actually 16.
Oh, okay.
You should probably you just forgot to update it when you've
okay.
been leveling up. So he actually misses. Too bad. He was
Yay!
he was going to send you flying off of Borvo.
Well, I'm glad that didn't happen. Anyway, Borvo's gonna bite him.
Okay.
Excuse me, cat.
No,
oh my
he doesn't.
Gosh. Can I please just roll decently for once?
Napkip smirks at the now disarmed Fat Nori.
And 4 rounds him.
One of those hits
Uh,
and deals 1 point of damage.
he just like goes, "Hitcha!" Stab her.
Taunting him now that he's disarmed him.
Yes, I like that. Napkip's being arrogant. I like that's the reason why. All right. He's doing the Kermit the Frog thing from Muppet Treasure Island. What? Not actually stabbing him, just smacking him with the flat of the blades.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, he can actually get up to you. I don't think that's actually considered combat advantage, though.
Yeah. No, it's not. He has to be at least here.
Okay.
Or than 90-degree angle.
I think he has to be. He has to be. He has to be here. One of these 3 squares.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, you have to be able to draw 2 lines through it, from the 2 lines from one edge of the token to the other end twice. Anyway, so he's just going to. He's got his rapier ready, and he's holding it like a duelist. So he's got one hand behind his back, the other one forward, and he just stabs at Borvo. So I need Borvo to give me a deflect check.
Robin, I think you're muted.
I'm sorry, I was eating peanut butter.
I appreciate the mute then.
Yeah, but I love how this guy is all like, I have the form and I am a duelist, and he attacks the bear.
He's small. He stabs Borvo for 5 damage.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Van of Nisrock.
the owl bear continues to rattle in its cage. Nope, nope. He does not go now. All right. Krager.
Yeah, he just watched a bunch of colors come up and knock his comrades senseless.
All the colors.
All right. Krager is going to. He's going to take a shot at Hans because Hans is still pretty dang scary.
Okay. Ooh, that might be a crit. It's not.
It's not, fortunately for you, because that's 3 times. But he
Yeah.
manages to shoot Hans again.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, and then he's going to run to the other side of the bridge. So he actually,
Okay.
for flavor reasons, he takes a shot while shooting at you. Like he runs. It's like. All right. Fat Nori.
Okay. Cool. Fat Nori's not having a good time.
No, he's not. So what Fat Nori is going to do is he's going to take a he's technically going to take a 5-foot step back, which would be on another map. And
Hey.
he's going to pull out the bow off of his back, and he's going to pin a shot on Napkip.
He's going to definitely deflect.
Yeah, I think at that point he does actually just do the through the air flop and knocks it out of the way. All right, Hans, it's your turn.
This moves down here, where he still has point blank shot. Then he will do another deadly aim attack at this guy.
Okay. So
Wow.
close.
So close. So it's d8 plus 7 damage. Or another 8 points of damage to him.
All right. Why do I keep doing that?
What? What did you do?
It's
me.
I rolled for you again.
I died! No!
Oh.
All right, you shoot him in the back. Phew.
I try to mimic his running shot while I do that.
All right.
He hit me. If it works for one guy.
All right, it is Blair's turn.
All right. Yeah, no, we'd better find our way back to the...
You're not gonna take care of the 2 guys?
They're gonna be asleep for a while. Look pretty out, and... at least.
All right.
It's going to move over and coup de grace topper here.
Okay. All right. Wow. First, okay. 1 second. Let me re-look up coup de grace because I literally don't remember how they work.
Alrighty.
I mean, I have a basic idea. I don't. This is literally the first time I've ever DM'd somebody doing a coup de grace.
Yeah, it's so rare that that's actually what you want to do during a combat. He'll draw his crossbow for this, just so he has it out.
All right, so
Automatically hit and score a critical hit. If he survives the damage, he must... Okay, good. Cool.
okay, so yeah, so he gets a crit with the crossbow, which is a 3 times crit weapon, I believe.
I don't know. He's got a heavy crossbow, so that's...
Did I go past?
The whiffed with that. Okay, so heavy crossbow is a 2x weapon.
All right, so he also gets -1 to this damage because he's taking a full round action because he spends a minor action when he uses his crossbow to give it +1 damage. So, all right, so roll the heavy crossbow once.
Okay, that's the sickle. That's the laughing touch. There's the crossbow.
All right, so roll me a d10 again.
Okay, so 8 damage.
All right, so 8 damage to Topper. Who was that? All right, so he survives the damage. What happens then?
Make a check to stay alive.
Uh,
It wouldn't normally kill him.
Okay, so it's 10 plus the damage dealt, which we said was 8.
Yes.
Okay, so he has to make a Fortitude save with a
18.
DC 18. No. Oh wait, that was Blair.
Oh.
Oh my gosh!
Still no.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he had to roll pretty well for that.
I was gonna count the 1 anyway. I just wanted to see what his bonus was. All right, so
Topper's dead.
you just shoot him through the eye. All right, and then Orcus's turn. You big meanie! And he does a wide hit attack to try to hit you with his club.
Imogen.
Yep. That does not succeed.
Whew.
Yay!
No. You don't succeed in blocking him.
Yeah.
He does 13 damage to you.
Okay.
It's now your turn.
I need more spells.
Well, then take more levels in Druid.
But then I die. No. And I've already used my cure lights. I guess I'm just gonna hand axe. Ugh.
It's literally supposed to be pronounced. It's literally ox. He just doesn't know how to say it right.
The dumb ox.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha.
It's ox.
That's what everyone else calls him.
Oh my gosh! Why can't I roll anything?
Because the universe hates you. It's Borfo's turn.
And Borvo is going to full round Ox. Or Ox. I'm sorry, I'm too dumb to pronounce his name apparently.
Okay. Hey, those are rolls.
All those hit.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yes. So that
Yay.
is
She hardly knows what to do.
that's 11 damage. All right, it is Napkip's turn.
Napkip is going full round.
All right, so 2 of those hit. So he does
Yes.
7 damage.
Come on, die so I can help Imogen.
All right, let's see if he succumbs to his wounds. He succumbs to his wounds.
Finally, okay.
So yep, and he got under 0, so he's dead.
Okay.
So I just imagine that Napkip like actually just like literally like pushes himself up off the stairs like with a mighty leap and just has all three of his blades moving forward and just stabs into him, and Nori falls around dead, and then he spins around and now sees what's going on with Imogen. And he just goes Imogen, go back. I take care of them.
All right.
Dorvin takes a look at another small, apparently very talented duelist. And he gets a look at he takes a look at Ox, and he goes, "If you wouldn't mind taking care of this one, the other one looks as though he could actually pose a challenge to me."
You know I am an asshole because I am French.
It's true.
Wow.
All right, so he's just gonna take
If it helps, Imogen was going to not take that attack of opportunity.
yes, he goes, "If you wouldn't mind, ma'am, I have a duel." And he tries to move past you.
I let him.
Okay. I'm gonna move this corpse over here.
He like walks up, he kicks the corpse out of the way.
Yes, he's preparing the duel arena.
Nice.
All right. I just started hearing Duel of Fates in my head.
Nice.
All right. Oh, Fat Nori's dead now.
Aha! And so is Topper, for that matter.
This is true.
Yeah, I can see the dead indicator under all the rest of it.
Yeah.
That took me a minute.
Oop, let me actually move him to where he actually is on the square. Boom. He's there. All right. It's Hans's turn.
Wait, okay, so when you
Okay.
kept saying Fat Nori, I kept thinking Nori as in seaweed.
Okay. Yeah, come over quickly. Wait, we need that last one alive.
All right.
That was a specific request. Hans will try to tie him up.
Okay. You tie him up. If you spend your turn doing it, you just complete it.
Those guys took so freaking long to kill. I tried to get you out of there sooner.
Helpless? Helpless. Let's go with helpless. He takes a look and he goes, "Hey, yeah. Maybe he wiggles a finger in the air. Maybe tell me next time you're gonna do that."
I didn't know until about 10 seconds before I did it.
All right. So next time
Wait, hang on. It sounds like our allies are on their way, and I'd rather not have been tied up when they got here.
fair. Maybe hoot like an owl next time?
Oh, signals. Good plan.
He says half jokingly with a smile.
And the owl bear makes a noise in its cage.
Right, like that. Well, yeah, I think you're right. We better.
Yes,
It sounds
that.
it sounds like there's something happening on the south side of the fort. We should get there.
Had most of them up here, so hopefully they're not too beat up from those undead.
He goes, "Hey, actually, really, hopefully, the undead aren't following them. As long as we're hoping for things."
Imogen, I doubt it. she would not have tried to run past them.
All right. So then, Imogen,
Right?
you see around spinning from around the corner, the sight of the Stag Lord making his appearance.
Wait, from which side?
Over here.
Oh gosh, no.
His beautifully ornate composite longbow in hand, and he sees what's going on. He's still and you can't really see his look, but you can feel his gaze burning into you as he begins to reach for an arrow, and that's his turn.
Okay.
All right, it's Blair's turn.
Okay, Blair's going to walk to the edge here, and how far down is it from here?
Let's say another 10 feet.
Uh,
If you take if you spend your turn to like climb over like carefully and let yourself down, I won't make you roll for the check. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can like climb down and then drop just a few feet instead of like actively jumping all the way.
so, like, hold onto the edge, drop yourself, then just kind of let go.
Right.
Type
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So if you just spend like that'll just take a standard action to do that. So.
Okay,
Poof.
so that's 5, 10, 15, and standard action. Okay, good.
All right. Boom.
He took a move action to get there, then the standard action to get down. Can he technically move after that?
Yeah. Whatever you have left, I'll let you move.
Okay, thank you.
You notice
Like-
these horses are panicking and freaking out,
Him.
but they are tied very tightly to those stakes. So, if you scroll down, he's on the lower map now.
Yep. Okay, I'll have to have you move him then.
You should be able. You can't see for him.
Automatically, I can only see for Hans and Imogen naturally. I have to actually click on his token or Napkips to see theirs.
Oh. Okay. That's weird. You should be able to see Blair because he's. Oh wait, here. Let me do this. Boom. How about now?
There he is. Okay, so the horses are rather spooked, but they're tied up, so they can't go anywhere. Hooray!
Yeah, like like you're supposed to do with horses.
Yeah.
Ox, prepares to slam back the other way, like he's swinging a baseball bat wildly. No.
At Imogen still?
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Roll that again.
That's oh no.
Can I just roll something? Thank you.
Not a crit.
It's not a crit. You do take 10 more points of damage. So basically, because what keeps on happening, he's wildly, and you basically get your hand axe in the way, so you block it and don't actually get hit by it, but it takes an enormous amount of strength and effort to kind of be like, bam, because he's extremely stupidly strong. So you're just like, all right, it's then your turn.
Alright.
It's technically there.
I just have to keep trying to attack him. Oh my gosh! Can I roll something higher than a 5, please?
Borvo's been doing pretty well.
Yeah, I think Borvo's just taking all your good rolls. Well, he has one claw hits. for 4 damage. All right, it's Napkip's turn.
And haha.
Wait, why is Napkip there?
Because that's where he had to be to attack Nori last turn.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he moved because Nori took the 5-foot step that he couldn't actually take because it was a second map.
Yeah.
Fine, I guess he's gonna go up to what's his face and smack him with the razor tail.
All right. So yeah. So he moves forward. And they have a look in their eyes. They look like they're both about to enjoy this. In fact, Napkip actually says, Napkip going to enjoy this.
Ah.
He swings his tail blade, and Dovin, just kind of does like a flick to move it out of the way, and he just looks at him and he goes, "Not nearly as much as I'm going to enjoy this, lizard man," and then he attacks back.
Like a repeat of when he took on Hans in the friendly match.
Probably. All right, so he stabs
Well, no,
it.
because I actually blocked like tax. I didn't hit him though, so that.
All right, so yeah, so he strikes back, and Napkip blocks the attack. All right.
All right, Hans is going to follow suit, so I actually move, another 15, let myself down, and move the interim there, so I'm down here. Excellent, and while running, can I reload while running?
I believe it's what is it for you, a move or a minor now?
It's,
Yep.
looking it up on my character sheet. Rapid reload. It's a move action.
Right, because you've been taking 5-foot steps when you shoot it, so no.
Okay, cool.
All right. So, the Stag Lord is going to move up quite a bit. He's gonna move up to there, and he's going to take a shot at him. He's going to take a shot at Borvo.
Yep.
Roll that again.
I think this is where Imogen dies.
No, that was Borvo.
No, if Borbo
No,
dies, Imogen is pretty much dead.
Okay, so
Sorry.
all right. So
So
all right, I'm figuring. Okay, so he. Oh no, he has that feat. Yeah. Okay. Dear goodness. So this is going to hurt.
okay.
Okay. So. Okay. So. One time. And then he does an additional 2d8 points of damage. So Borvo
Yeah,
takes
Borbo's dead.
21 points of damage.
He's dead.
He's dead?
He had all 13 points of his wound, and he had 4 vigor left, so he's dead.
No, he's not dead.
17.
He's wounded.
So he's at -4 right
Yeah,
now.
so he's wounded. He's not dead.
He does have to make a saving throw.
Yes, but he'll just fall unconscious. I just kill the bad guys off when they fail because it's more cinematic. Mechanically, they technically fall unconscious, but
What roll does he have to make?
all right. So he has to make a Constitution roll minus his negative wound points.
con roll -4 then.
And
Yes.
judging by how I've been rolling,
So Borvo falls unconscious.
and so Imogen falls whatever direction onto the ground as well.
Let me roll a d8 for that. You fall here.
Of course I do. Where else would I fall?
I knew I should have just.
All right.
Sorry, I knew I should have just left the 2 unconscious people alone.
All right. So yes, he's
Just
currently.
continue.
Yeah. So he's currently dying.
Okay, Blair's going to run. Okay,
by the rule of narrative convenience, he knows that something's going on, which I'm totally cool with. I'm not making.
Okay, so let's see.
He's run is 4 times your move speed, so he's able to move it to 120 spaces.
So, 105. Let's just move in there.
Okay.
Oh no, I've lost Hans now. Hang on, let me. Yeah, okay.
If you just click off of them,
not
you can
permanently.
Yeah.
So that's 105. It 15 skirt around this duel over here.
All right. As long as nobody disturbs them, both of them will not take attacks of opportunity.
Racing up with a crossbow.
All right. All right. Seeing Imogen spill out, Ox is going to raise his club over his head, and he's going to slam it down in a power attack. Dealing 14 points of damage to Imogen.
I'm at -1.
All right, so you have included the wounded state. So you have to make a con check -1. You make it, so you are still conscious. So, until you so any action that is not total defense or moving half your speed will cause you to take 1 point of damage. From now on, anytime that you take damage, you have to make another save with the new penalty of however much health of your total negative wound points.
So I can't even withdraw. Okay. All right.
All right.
I just take total defense.
All right. It is Napkip's turn.
He full rounds.
All right. Yeah, he does.
Oh man.
Robin,
Yes.
I think I've seen. I know the problem. Napkip
What?
takes all your good rolls.
Well, it's your fault. You put me in control of him.
So he gets to roll his rapier again. And he hits, so that's a crit.
So that's 6 damage on his rapier.
Yeah, so that's 6, 10, 15, 19. He deals 19 points of damage to Dovin. Holy crap.
It worked. He knows how to fight this style.
Yeah, basically. All my lands. That's perfect narratively. All right.
Also, Imogen's in deadly trouble. He's not faffing around anymore.
Yeah, no. So 6 would be left after. Okay, yeah, he's at. All right. So then Dovin Dovin is going to try to take advantage of the fact that Napkip has now opened himself up with his offense, and he's going to try and stab at him and make a power attack.
That doesn't really work though, because whenever Napkick makes a 4-round, he gets a bonus to his AC.
Yeah, you know
But he
this, and I know this. He thinks he sees a weakness in the style that he wants to take advantage of. It was not a weakness in the style.
Surprisingly.
All right.
Oh gosh, we still have the lieutenant.
All right. So then, from around the corner, you see this guy. This guy appear. And he walks up behind the Stag Lord. And he yells at the top of it, and you see him reach up to the silver pendant that's around his throat, and he rips it off, and he yells, "No, you're not gonna kill another. Your reign of tyranny ends here!" And he stabs him in the back.
Aha! This suddenly became the best thing.
All right.
Yes.
Backstab damage.
He is not a rogue,
Aww.
but he does get to attack. He does get to attack his flat-footed. All right, let me just make sure. I'm making sure that his is his. Sorry, I'm making he has barbarian levels, so I'm making sure his rage is actually included inside the stat block that they gave me.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Okay, sweet. All right, so the Stag Lord has to make a deflect check here. All right, flat-footed, and it does not succeed.
The attack or the deflect?
The deflect. So he stabs him in the back with his sword, dealing 8 points of damage.
Yeah.
Sorry, in my scratch paper where I'm taking care of their notes, I've been writing them down as they lose health, so I didn't have to keep track of them all at the same time. And I wrote down.
I'm sorry.
I wrote down. No. I just did it for my sake. So I wrote down Stag Lord, and he's much bigger than everybody else now that he's taking damage.
No, I just read Akiros' last name. Akiros is smart.
Is Mort.
What?
All right, Hans, it's your turn.
Like.
Yeah. I mean, if
Blair
Blair could get there, then yes, you could get there too. All right.
Yeah,
So you turn
I was
around
right
the
behind him. That's where he moved from.
you turn around the
Oh.
corner. You see Dovin and Napkip locked in mortal combat, and you see Achaeus just wailing on Imogen. All right, and then the Stag Lord is going to go.
I can also see Akiros' sword through the Stag Lord, apparently. Oh, no, I can't see that yet. I had my mouse on Blair for some reason.
Yeah, no, you can't hear anything, but you can't see anything, but you can hear from the other edge. Ugh.
Fun.
He spins around and goes, Kyros,
His
what are you doing?
proclamation.
Sorry, what'd you say?
His proclamation as I ran up.
Yeah, you heard that too.
Okay.
He turns around and goes, Kyros, what are you doing? No, sorry, that's too dumb for his voice. I'm trying to do his voice correctly. Oh, Kyros, no. I can't get his voice. 1 second. A bit of a slow and Kyros, what you doing? You know my mission. You know what I stand for. How can you betray Rassel this way? Kyros turns back and he goes, because you don't actually stand for Rassel. You stand against everything Rassel believes in. You worship a fake version of him you've made up in your head. And he goes, if that's true, he goes, well then, let's our blades decide which one of us truly knows his nature. And he's going to, he's gonna take a 5-foot step back. He's going to put away his, he's going to sling his longbow real quick, put his longbow away real quick, and he's going to pull out his longsword. Then it's Blair's turn.
Okay. Just going to hang on. Can I move him up?
You can move him onto Borvo's space.
Yeah. Now he has a crossbow. I'm going to try Laughing Touch.
Okay.
Honestly, it's pretty much, yeah, it still has the best chance to hit of everything.
It's a real good plan.
Same how did I roll 3 threes in a... Hang on. Numbers. I was slightly concerned. Ay, ay, ay.
All right. It's now Ox's turn.
So yeah, someone just tried to punch him with a glowing hand.
Well, he tried to touch him.
Yeah, that's fair.
So he pulls back into another like baseball like attack, and he goes, oh. He sees that Imogen's not really a threat anymore, and he goes, more evil mean, more evil mean for the ox to smite, and he tries to smash Blair.
Was that words?
And Blair's just standing there like, what? And he gets hit.
Yeah, he does. Roll that again.
Like, pardon?
Yeah.
All right. So this is a crit.
Ugh.
Fortunately, he only gets the bonuses once, which is actually the scary thing, because his weapon's kind of crap. Takes 16 points of damage. As he just...
he does draw blood.
Yeah, he just smashes Blair full on in the chest, and like smacks him up against this wall.
Yeah.
Ugh. All right, Imogen.
Total defense.
Okay. Borvo takes a wound point. It's Snapkip's turn.
I can't actually get to it. There it is. Okay.
Uh,
All right. He 4 rounds.
Yeah, he does.
hey, it's 2
That's
hits.
6 more damage. All right. Um. So Napkip takes a look at Dorvin, and he goes, "You in my way. I need to save. I need. What are they called? What does he call you? He goes. He goes. He goes. Um. He goes. You need get out of way. I need to save. I need to save tribe mate, and he just stabs him through the chest and throws him down to the side.
Uh,
Yay!
All right. Kira steps forward, and he swings his sword at the Stag Lord. I think that is not enough. Deal 7 more points of damage to the Stag Lord. All right, it's Hans's turn.
okay. Yeah. Is happening. Hans is going to step up over here, pressing up against the wall a bit. Fight going on over there with the Stag Lord. Hans is going to take a shot at Ox.
Okay.
And he's going to power attack this. Why not? Whatever the thing is.
Deadly aim.
No. No, not 1d9. Okay.
That hits.
I hit him. And I charisma on my grit on that. Shoot.
You can
1d8
use it.
plus-
I'm fine with.
Good point.
All right, so use the grip point.
Do this. So that's 1d8 plus 5. He takes 10 damage.
He's bleeding. 10 damage, you say?
Yes.
Okay. Stag Lord goes in and he makes 2 attacks against Akaros. All right, and the first one hits, and the second one misses.
Okay.
Oh wait, does the second one miss? Yes, it does. It does.
Whew, okay. Oh, man. This is tense.
All right. All right.
Points of damage to our new...
All right, and he deals 10 points of damage to him because he seems specially able to fight humans.
Oh, okay. What you're talking about.
All right. It is then Blair's turn.
Yeah. All right, so I could... Actually, no. I'm going to look up real quick. Cone spread.
I mean, you can pretty much fire. You should be able to fire it in a way that doesn't hit people.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if I
Yeah, if you do.
5-foot step over here and
Yep.
then fire the cone like say right there,
Yes.
I can hit him with
Without-
say color spray.
Yep. All right, he has to make a will save.
Let me look up.
He did not make that.
Okay, he is out of there.
All right. Let me look up his stats real quick. How many hit dice does he actually have? He has 3.
He hit dice. Okay, so he is blinded and stunned for 4 rounds.
Okay.
To do.
Oh, pretty colors.
Let's see. It's
All right. So real quick. So when it says hit dice, does it mean their total hit dice or their current hit dice?
it's their total hit dice,
Okay,
doesn't it? Hang on,
good.
let me look it up.
Well, I'm just there because then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to figure out what that means when I'm assuming yes, because otherwise that takes a lot. That should probably be mentioned in the wound points thing. So
Yeah, hold on. Let me.
we're gonna go. Let's just go with total, and then unless you look it up differently, because either way it doesn't super matter. So,
Usually when it says hit dice, it means
total hit dice. Yeah, that's always what my assumption was. All right, so. All right, so when he is stunned, okay, so he drops his weapon. He just stands there with his mouth agape. He loses his dex bonus to AC if he had any, plus an additional -2. He can't take any actions, so he's just there going, "Oh, pretty colors."
wow.
All right, Imogen.
Total defense.
Okay. Napkip does not have any healing items on him currently, does he? What's the DC for first aid?
Ooh, I don't know actually. Let me look at the skill.
I think it's a 15.
Provide first aid is a DC 15. I can do it very easily, but by taking a 10, but
Which you can't do in combat anyway.
can't do that in combat, so I kind of have to wait until we kill the Stag Lord.
All right. So, also if you have any sort of healing magic or healing things like force a potion down their throat, it does the same thing. If you have healing potions on you. All right. So, Napkip is going to.
I do have a healing potion on me.
All right. So Napkip is going to walk up and he's like, "No." He sees that Imogen is bleeding but looks somewhat okay.
Just go help him. I'll take care of them.
Napkip goes, but bear friend.
It's okay. I have potions. I'll take care of it.
Okay. So wait, he was here. So that's 25 feet. All right. So he'll charge the Stag Lord. With the razor tail. Which doesn't even come close to hitting.
To get for a half-hearted charge.
All right. So then Akiros is going to take his turn. All right. All right. I'm just going to do this. All right. So Akiros has. It's a +10. Right. That should hit. That does hit.
Excellent.
He deals 11 points of damage to the Stag Lord.
Napkip missed on a 15.
Napkip missed on a 3.
I mean, he rolled the total was a 15. That was. Ugh. Okay, so his AC is a little higher. Got it.
All right, Hans, it's your turn.
Yeah. Up here, and I'm going to pull out a healing potion and hand it to Imogen.
Okay.
All right, that's a minor action.
To pull it out or to hand it over?
Both?
Okay.
I'm going to say both.
Yeah, just say, here, drink this. I'm going to pull out another one and try to figure out a way to lift Borvo's rather sizable head so that it'll just kind of drain into his mouth.
All right, so that'll be all your actions then. All right, so then, so what was the power level of the potion?
It's a potion of cure light wounds, so
it's
that's
so it's just a 1d8 plus 1, just a standard level.
For full.
Oh, sweet. Borvo has 4 hit points back and is no longer unconscious. He's no longer wounded either.
Jeez.
Wait, what?
Wow, that stuff works well.
How is he no longer wounded?
Because he has 4 hit points.
No, he's wounded, but he's no longer bleeding out.
Yes. He no longer has the status ailment of wounded. Not that he doesn't have any wounds whatsoever.
Okay.
Scarred. It's just.
Yeah.
It's significantly better.
All right. So then the Stag Lord, Napkip whiffed so bad that he hasn't even noticed that he's there yet.
Excellent.
The Stag Lord is going to. All right. The Stag Lord gets. The only problem with the system is I don't often think of how to actually do this when I'm running multiple NPCs. All right. He's going.
That's fair.
All right, so he's going to attack with his long sword. He hits for the first attack. He misses the second attack.
Oof.
So he does 7 points of damage to Ismot. So yeah, so their blades are clashing. They keep on getting nicks off of each other, though as far as I can, although Ismot has gotten quite a few better hits on the Stag Lord, and their blades are clashing and they're looking at each other. And Akiris goes, I think we see, we can. I think we can see who Aristil has chosen. I don't think not quite yet. It's not who can hit the hardest, it's who can stay up the longest. Alright, and it's Blair's turn.
Okay.
Is Blair gonna coup de grace? Wait, no, he's not. He's not helpless. He's just blind and stunned.
Okay, yeah, he's going to. I mean, he can see above Borvo. He'll shoot over him. Yeah, he's gonna try shooting him with the heavy crossbow.
All right, I'm assuming that the penalties to AC stack from blinded and stunned.
Ouch. Okay. Hang on.
Oh, Uh-huh.
So that's 12, 19 damage to him, I think.
He doesn't. I don't think he'd get the +2 again. Because he.
It's 12 plus 7 is 19. Plus
12,
2.
12 plus 5 is 17. He doesn't get the +2 on damage again, right? Those don't multiply.
Oh, the plus 2 is added in there for to the roll. Anyway, that's a clarification, not an addition. Okay, got it.
Yes.
He does 15 damage in that case.
Okay.
He is very ticked off at having been smacked in the face, I think. In the chest, it was.
Okay, he shoots him in the stunned face.
Oh.
Poof. All right, Imogen, it's your turn.
She's going to quaff the potion.
Quaff that potion, girl. On a D8, a 3 is not that bad. All right, so you heal for 4. You heal 4 points of damage.
Are you at least doing the not dying thing?
Yeah.
See, you're an archer. You'll be fine now. Just stay in the back where you belong. Is Borvo getting involved, or is Borvo just like, I'll stay back here for now?
Borvo's gonna hang back. He was just unconscious, so he's kind of bewildered right this second.
That is completely fair. It's Napkip's turn.
Full round.
Oh.
It's the good one too. No, that's 2 of them.
That's 2 possible crits.
Oh.
For the short sword and the razor tail.
All right, so roll those again.
Short sword. Razor tail.
Okay, the short sword doesn't hit again. Neither does the razor tail.
Aww.
But they hit, so you do 4 points of damage.
Man.
All right. Yeah, the highest was a 12, which would be a 14. No, which doesn't hit. His AC is 19. So.
Oh boy.
See, I figure with you guys being as high level, like, the reason that I tell you the actual score is because, like, I figure you're able to judge his ability after fighting him for a little while. Also, because out of combat, in real life, it just makes things easier when you actually know what their AC is and can help determine if they hit or not. All right, so Kirsty's going to try and attack again, and he hits.
Oh man. He's giving a heck of a performance over there.
Yeah. Hans, it's your turn.
All right. Can I scoot past Imogen here? And
Yeah, you can move through other people's spaces.
so let's move over. Get a little more space to move. Let's move over here and give Imogen a clear shot in a little bit. And then stare at him.
Oh, wait, have I been using the right stats?
This deadly aim, and I'll use my last grit here.
That's fair.
Add to the damage.
Okay.
So, to his touch.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, for 13 damage.
You notice that he is actually bleeding. Okay. So the Stag Lord, it's his turn. He's going to take a look at all of these people who are now around him, shooting at him, ganging up on him. And
A man with a loud thing.
yeah, he
A small kobold that has just carved into his legs.
yeah,
His comrade dead.
yeah,
And
he
more people
looks
there.
at Esmore and he goes, "I see you are much a man of honor as you ever were." And he's going to take attack of opportunities from both of them.
Interesting.
Dang.
All right, and he does have mobility, so he gets a +4 to these.
Oh.
I think Kyros actually still hits though. Yes, he does. Dealing 9 more points of damage.
Come on, don't flee. I don't think he's missed yet.
No, he's been rolling real well. All right, and then
Oh,
all right, so that's 5 feet. 60 feet. All right, you can move another.
oh bugger.
60 feet. Blair's turn.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, Blair's going to... a bit. And he's going to just double check and make sure his crossbow is loaded. Because he pulled it out. I'm not sure if he actually ever loaded it or not.
Okay. It's Imogen's turn.
All right, Imogen is going to drop her hand axe, pull out her bow, and 5-foot step onto Borovo's back, and then Borovo is going to run after him.
Wait, Imogen, he's got an owlbear!
He doesn't have it.
I think he's getting it.
Does he double move? I think he double moves. Hang on, let me... Wait, okay, so... Can I shoot this turn?
You only 5-foot stepped.
I would say it's a move. It's a make a ride check to see if you could mount without having to take a move action.
Oh my...
You did not. It took a move action.
Can I freaking roll something? Fine, he's staying right here then.
All right. It's Napkip's turn.
Well, if it is an owlbear, Napkip's just gonna go on right ahead. He's good against large things.
Sure.
All right. Assuming you guys are considering him an ally.
He hasn't attacked us yet, and in fact, he has helped us. He has helped to fight the boss. It's like, you know what? Enemy of my enemy is my friend at this point. We'll talk to you in a minute.
Yeah, he shouts, "Coward!" and he runs around the corner as well.
Okay. All right, Hans is going to and just for the sake of it, he's going to reload.
Dude.
Okay.
All right, it's Blair's turn.
Okay. Blair's gonna bit still stick behind Napkip.
Okay. Imogen and Borvo.
Behind the tank.
All right.
Let's see, if you want, you can delay your turn so Napkip just goes first.
I at least want to be able to see him.
Fair.
So it's 20. Why can't I see anything from here?
Because you're making it's a tight corner, so
Also, the corner juts out a little bit.
25.
Yeah.
30. Okay.
So close.
You know what? Borvo can double move and I can still shoot, so... Where is he? Alright. He's gonna stop here and I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
There it is. That's a nice roll.
It is, but unfortunately he's a boss, so it misses. It misses by 1. He's got an AC of 19. But you do get real close. He's basically in the middle of he's trying to undo the things that'll let the owlbear out, and you shoot the post that he's like directly working on, and he steps in, makes him step back in a stalk. Like, ah.
And now it's Napkip. I think Napkip's gonna double move.
Okay.
So he can go 60.
Yeah, he'll get there. Boop.
Boop.
Oh.
Ah.
The owlbear starts shrieking.
He's gonna charge.
Nice.
Oh. He's not crit. But he rolled a 19, so he almost critted.
Oh. So close.
All right. Woo. All right, Hans.
Okay. Yeah, Hans is gonna... That's 30. 30. And that'll be his turn.
All right, the Stag Lord, in a move that surprises nobody, finishes getting the gate and the gate for the owlbear to fall down.
God.
And that is how he spends his turn.
Okay.
And then he's going to take a 5-foot step back. And then it's Blair's turn.
All right, Blair's going to move up 20. And position himself back here so he can see. He can. He can't really see enough of the gate to tell that it's open, but he can surmise that it probably is. Okay. And that was a double move, so he's done.
All right.
Hey, cut it out, cats.
It's Imogen's turn.
Imogen is going to shoot at Stag Lord again. Oh my gosh.
Again, you get so close. So close, but he is a very, very talented man.
Where he was standing just a minute ago.
Yeah, he barely moves out of the way in time. It's Napkip's turn.
The bugger.
He's gonna move up.
Okay. That's it.
And does he want to double move and stop the owlbear where it is?
Charge one of them.
What?
Yeah, he can charge. He can charge something.
Well, he already moved.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he could move again.
Yeah, you can. You charge as part of a. You move as part of a charge.
Okay, so he'll charge the owlbear
All right.
Okay.
with his razored tail.
There are feats for fighting things that are bigger than you, because if so, I think Napkip's personality is that he deserves that.
Yeah.
Although I have his feats pretty well figured out, so I don't think that'll
Alright,
ever
so
happen. but
charging, what does that do?
gives you a +2 to attack and a -2 to AC.
Okay.
Hey.
That
That
hits.
was a good. Oh.
It's for a 1, but it hits.
It hits that. That one hits real well.
It's a solid hit. It couldn't have missed.
Yeah,
Couldn't have
Napkip
missed.
was more concentrating on hitting him to get his attention than dealing damage.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, I'm really focusing. I'm really gonna aim him. Slash. All right, he's paying attention to me. And then it's the owlbear's turn. So I need 3 deflect checks.
This is to AC for being small, or is that?
Yeah, he that's built in.
Ooh.
All right. So his bite attack hits, but one of his claws miss. Oh, that's a botch. All right. So first the bite.
That's a possible crit. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So first the bite. He takes 8 points of damage from the bite, and then roll me another deflect check to see if his claw crits. His claw does not crit. So he just takes another 7 points of damage. Oh, plus he gets to make a grab check against him. Oh, I don't like how this is set up. Let me go to the PRD. That's easier to understand.
A grab check is merely a CMB.
Yeah, I know. I just want to bring up his full stat block, so it's 26 to grapple, which I guess makes sense. Yeah, so he is holding Napkip in his hands. He's got the whole Napkip in his hands because he's a large creature. Napkip is a tiny, small creature. All right. It is Akiros' turn. Akiros is purely focused on the Stag Lord, so he's going to move up. He's going to swing at him again. Oh, and he botches. Yep, and that's a success. So let's see what this crit fail is. That is a 9. He gets a free feint attempt against him, so he feints him. So he gets sneak attack bonus, and he gets to, he gets to attack his flat-footed. Hans.
Yeah, okay, sure. Hans, here. From here, he can see that the owlbear is holding Napkip. You know what? He sees that, and at this time of pretty bad problems, this time of desperation, he is going to owlbear, stare at it, and just say, "Drop it." And he gets to make a will check against my command spell-like ability. Yeah, he makes it. Shoot.
Oh, sorry, I was muted because I was eating something. I'm sorry. He makes it. That would have been real cool.
I tried.
It was cool. I liked it. The dice didn't. All right. All right, the Stag Lord still... Ooh, he still has his longsword out. Yeah, he's going to stab Akiros. Is it a move action to drink a potion?
Eve, it's actually a standard. Well, it could be a move. Let me take a... Hold on. Combat is not the first thing that comes up. Okay, so I think move action, manipulate an item. Looks like it. You seem like he
Rules. Nope, that's spells. That's magic. I want combat rules. That's magic items. It's environment, prestige classes, spells. Where is combat? Combat. Actions in combat. Drink a potion is a standard action. You're right.
good.
All right. What's his health at? His health is currently at this. He's going to take advantage of the opportunity, and he's just going to stab Akiros, or attempt to. His first one succeeds.
Okay.
And his second one succeeds. So he gets... Alright, so first he does... Alright, so that's 7 plus 8 damage equals that, and then he gets 15 additional damage from sneak attack.
So 30 damage.
So he does 30 damage. So yeah, so Kyrus moves forward. He's kind of like he hears the owlbear, but he doesn't. He like the owlbear roars, and he's paying attention. And the Stag Lord. Oops, that's not. All right, so he just he manages to avoid Akira's last clumsy attack, and he feints out of the way in just the way, and he just stabs Akira straight through the gut.
Ugh.
Amazingly, Akira's is still up. But he's, holding his wound, and the Stag Lord looks at him, and he goes, "Oh, Shiwa, I think we see now who the chosen one was." And it's Blair's turn.
Okay, Blair, what can you see? He can see that. So he's going to take a shot with his crossbow. Or is he?
He will still get the -4.
In which case, what's the range on this? Hold on. I had this up a minute ago. So, 25 plus 15 is 40. Okay, yeah. So if Blair moves up to here... Alright. Owlbear, or Kobold. So he's going to use Ear-Piercing Scream on the Stag Lord.
Oh, wow. Alright, so he gets a will save?
He takes
Or fort?
I believe that's a fort save. Yes, it's a fort save.
He makes a 19.
Makes it, so he takes 5 damage.
Alright. Imogen?
Alright. She should have done this ages ago, but she's going to challenge the Stag Lord.
To be fair, you've had a lot of... Actually, I don't think that should have been ages ago. I think that's like one turn at the most.
Yeah, okay.
Because you couldn't have done it before because of the way you moved up, so you missed it for one turn. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, so Imogen has... Hang on, I think I didn't update my HP. Give me 1 second. There we go.
Alright, so what
Now
does
I
your...
have 3 HP wound instead of -1. There we go.
So what
Alright.
what does your challenge do again exactly?
When I'm long range, it just gives me a +1 to attack.
Okay.
And she's going to draw back her bow. She's going to close her eyes and say a prayer to Aristil. Open them, aim, and fire.
Alright.
Hallelujah!
Excuse...
If this kills him, this will be amazing. I don't think it will, but it would be amazing.
Excuse me, I need to make a roll real quick.
Oh!
What?
You do the thing!
I did the thing!
Please tell...
Split his false stag head open.
So, Imogen.
As that happens, and he looks up to see her face, and she looks him in the eyes and says, "Who's the chosen one?"
Yeah, so as you say the prayer, you feel the presence that you felt like in the dream when you were near the statue come around you, surge through you, and your air perfectly finds his mark, buries it inside of his heart. And he falls down, dead or extremely wounded at the moment. You
Well,
don't know.
if he's not dead now, he's going to be.
Yeah.
Ugh. Just don't, cut his body to bits. We need to throw him in the river.
All right. Are you and Borvo doing anything else, or do you want me to move straight to Napkip?
Go straight to Napkip.
All right.
He needs to deal with his
So Napkip
gubbins.
is grappled.
Can he still full round?
No.
Ugh.
Okay. Sorry. Let me look up what I always have to. As normal, symbol is part of the body. It's used to grab or hold the opponent if chosen to ladder. Okay. The creature has the option to conduct the grapple normally, or simply use part of its body grab to hold the.
It's a
opponent.
-2 on all attack rolls and combat maneuver checks, except those made to grapple or to escape. They can't take any action that requires 2 hands.
All right. So yeah. So I think he can still full round.
Because he has 2 one-handed weapons and a tail.
Yeah. Let me.
-2 penalty on all attack rolls.
Right.
All right. Conditions. Yeah. Grappled. Grapple creature cannot move and takes a -4 to dexterity. Oh, he has a -4 to dexterity. So he uses dex as his attack stack. So he'll take a total
So
of
it's a
-4 altogether.
All right.
In addition, grapple creatures can take no action that require 2 hands to perform. Attempts to cast a spell. Yeah, I mean he has 1 hand, so I think he can make a full round. He just takes a -4 to it. All of his
What would he
attacks.
need to get out?
A combat maneuver check to grapple or an escape artist. His escape artist is -1. His CMD or CMB is a +6.
I guess he tries to get out then. So CMB?
Yeah. That is not good enough.
Ooh.
All right, I'm pretty sure he can just carry Napkip with him right now. And if not, I'm just going to say he can for dramatic coolness. So he's going to move up here, and then he's going to try and bite Hans.
What is that? Okay.
You dodge out of the way. All right. Akiros is just is holding his wound. I think that doesn't surprise or anybody.
Yeah. I just realized I forgot something.
What?
I forgot to ask. Yeah, can I say that I left my sword on Borvo's belongings?
Sure.
Conspicuous, and I wouldn't have brought it with me. But there was nowhere to leave it, so... Okay, yeah. I still don't have it, I just want to make sure.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah! Ah, geez, I'm gonna need my sword in a minute. Okay.
Remember that the threat range is 2 for large creatures, okay?
It's not for him. Not all large
okay.
creatures have that.
Yeah. I'm gonna need my sword in a minute.
Wait, then how did he bite at Blair?
He didn't.
Or no, he did it at Hans.
He did
Okay.
it me. I just backed up a little bit. Okay. Let's go ahead and try to attack this thing. Let's take the -2 attack. Dude, that's pretty bad.
Do you have anything that puts that even 1 higher?
Hang on.
What about what about deadly aim?
Aim is the thing that subtracts from my...
Did you remember point blank?
Or yeah, point blank. You should always be in point blank.
I think...
Does that include point blank?
So hold on, it's a uh 9 2 equals. Yes, unfortunately, I did take all of that into account.
All right, then you miss. Blair.
All right. Yeah. Um. Okay. Yeah. That would probably be a angle. Why not? It's gonna encompass most of the fort in front of him. Pretty much starting right where the owl bear is.
You don't want to try and color spray him?
I think I'll try and color spray him. That seems to have been working well so far. I need to change something.
All right.
Down.
He does not make his saving throw, so he is stunned.
Or, how many hit dice?
He has 5.
1 round. Got it.
He's stunning him for 1 round is super useful. Considering I think that also means he loses that he stops grappling Napkip.
Yep, he does.
Yay!
Yes. Oh.
It's Imogen's turn.
Imogen is going to shoot at the owlbear because she gets point blank where she is.
And you have the feat. That means that you're not in.
Shooting into combat. Exactly. So that's +2.
That hits.
Ooh, very
Yay!
pretty.
And max damage for 12 points of damage to the owlbear.
Ugh.
I remember why I didn't want to use melee weapons before.
Oh.
Alright, Napkip then.
And he does what he does best. He full round attacks.
So the rapier can be a crit.
Ooh. Nice.
I think that actually hits. And the 13 hits as well, actually. So he takes a total of 5, 6, 7 damage.
Nice.
Alright. The owlbear loses its stun condition.
Excuse me.
Karis is going to keep.
So hold on. So on round 14, it takes that. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay.
So what happens to the guy?
The guy is currently stunned.
Okay. Hans.
He's stunned this round.
Stunned
So,
for 4 more rounds.
No. That was at round 14. Remember, we forgot to do that, actually.
Oh, okay.
4 more rounds just past last turn.
Oh, okay.
And so for this next round, he is stunned, and then he is perfectly awake.
While being tied up.
After this round. Okay, yeah. Okay, Hans is going to do the same.
Actually, correction. What Akiros does is Akiros reaches over and he takes a potion off of the Stag Lord.
Good. Yeah, Hans is going to fire at the owlbear again. Um, okay. Oh. Kills with a pistol. I should have 2 more grit points. Dang it.
Well, use it now.
Yeah, okay, time to use my grit points. 1 per turn, I think, so I'll spend 1 to add some to my damage. Okay, that'll hit.
Yeah, well. I'm assuming you dead item as well, just to max it up.
So that's +4 +2, so that's a +6 damage. 7 because I'm at close range. Damage.
Okay.
Hey, it's more damage.
You cause him to. You notice that he is bleeding. It's Blair's turn.
Okay. Color spray. He has 3 more spells. I'm going to use them. Please work. Yes.
I just imagine that Blair never stopped having his hands out in the color spray
Yeah.
motion, and it just keeps on coming out of him every single turn. It's a constant stream. Imogen.
Alrighty. Imogen is gonna shoot her bow again. And it's point blank, so +2 all around.
That definitely hits.
Hey, nice.
Yay!
Ugh.
Napkip.
He does his full round again, and hopefully he does good this time.
Well, the 23 hits.
16 probably hits.
Yeah, the 16 hits. I'm thinking that the 11 actually hits because he's taking a -3 currently. No, he misses by 1. So 4 more damage to the owlbear. The owlbear stops being stunned on his turn.
Okay. Akiros is drinking a potion.
Yeah, he's gonna drink his potion that was on him because he has 3 of them. So, oh, nice. He heals 9 points of damage.
Excellent.
He was at 0, so
Okay. Yeah. Fulgrim is now fully coherent.
you hear over here-ish. What's going? What am I tying up? What happened?
Okay. Hans is going to fire at the owlbear again.
Okay, fire away.
-1 more bullet. Okay, and I'll do the same thing. Remove a grit point, deadly aim, extra damage all around.
That hits.
There we go. So 1d8 + 7 equals 9 damage this time.
You get the grit point back.
Yes.
How do you take out the owlbear?
Whew, man. As it's kind of in between looking at the pretty colors, I am going to... Oh, boy.
Can I have a suggestion? If you don't have anything?
Sure.
All right. So my suggestion is that I know technically you're away, but since the kill, and it's the end of combat, I'll say this, that you move forward as he's like all consumed with the pretty colors and not paying attention to anything, and you just walk up and you place the gun directly next to his temple and pull.
Ah, yes. Yes, I like that.
Whew. All right.
By the
After
that
this
was
is
a hard
all
fought thing.
After this is all over, Imogen jumps off Borvo's back. She goes over to the Stag Lord. She rips the helmet off of his head.
All right. Before we get to all that, combat has just ended. That was intense for me too. Let's just take a 5-minute break before we get to the aftermath.
Okay.
I want to do the things. Okay, fine.
You will do the thing. Just give me 5 minutes to get a drink, get more food and stuff, and just recollect my thoughts and get out of combat mode into RPing mode. Guys, I just want to point out that in universe, that all took 2 minutes.
Wow.
D&D time is long. All right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh boy, that was intense.
Yes, it was.
Ugh, man. So nervous there for a bit. I was like,
I legit thought I was going to die.
it was like running up Blair to try and be like, no, hit me! Oh, jeez. Seemed like you ran afoul of the lieutenants. Then you yourself, the big stick guy, and then the boss showed up.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled the short end of the stick there. I just mixed up my metaphors. You pulled the short straw in that.
Yeah.
To fight 5 bandits, you had to fight like 7 zombies
Uh-huh.
and a bunch of things. 2 bandits, one of whom was a strong one of whom then a third bandit who was a lieutenant, and the boss. Ugh.
I am back.
Hello.
All right. Whew. That's done. Okay. So so at the very end of combat, you jump off Borvo and run towards the Stag Lord, and you rip his helm off.
And then I pull out my short sword and I cut his head off.
All right. So before that happens,
Okay.
so the first thing is, wait, were you ever awake when you saw it, when you guys met him?
Met?
No, you weren't. Okay. So you pull off his helmet, and in the few seconds before you cut his head off, you see the face of a late end of middle-aged man. And you just see him like kind of like grasping for the sky as he's pulling at his as wound, and he just goes, "My angel, you promised me. What?" And then you kill him.
Blair, could you take Napkip and just make sure our prisoner is secure?
While you say that, Imogen,
Yes.
you feel something hugging you from behind.
On second thought, he seems busy. You can take care of it yourself.
Hi.
I turn
can.
around and I hug him back.
Took pretty good care of him the first time.
He is slightly crying as he's like, Imogen, Napkin was so worried about you. You were so hurt.
Imogen looks at him and says, "You did very well, Napkip."
Thank you. And then he goes off to hug Borvo.
Yeah.
Now then.
Borvo is slightly confused, but-
Akiros
okay.
has moved over to this rubble pile and is just like,
Yeah.
boom. He's like, oh, he's still like, he's basically like still holding the wound closed as he's kind of waiting for the magic to at least stop the bleeding.
Now then, I believe we have already met. But perhaps more proper introductions are now in order. My name is Hans Gunsch. I am a member of one of the houses of Brevoy. I was sent here to explore the lands and see what I could do about their bandit problem. He has not put away his gun yet. He's just kind of holding it.
Imogen is holding the head of the Stag Lord in one hand and her short sword in the other. And she's looking in Akiros' direction.
Yeah, he takes a look at you, and he goes, Akiros, family name of his month, such things matter to you. Well, he takes a look over at him and goes, he's gone. Think you've taken care of the bandit problem.
More's the better. The world can do without false prophets. Yes. We have a bit of an undead. In addition to the bandit problem, we have a bit of an undead problem that we need his body to rectify.
Oh, so the stories of the bridgemen are true, I take it.
Yes.
So what is your connection
Don't
to
know
this
what
man?
possessed him. Don't know what possessed him to think that an angel would cause him to create such a creature.
Imogen shoots a look at Hans.
He looks at the two creatures and he goes, don't know. Crazy, stupid dream the man had. He pulls out a water container and starts sipping at it.
Imogen has a livid look on her face, and she just throws the head against the wall and storms off.
He goes, I don't know, some damn story about a woman so beautiful, she must have been an angel, and she disappeared, and
Such things can be deceiving.
Something. Thought it was an angel of Aristil, and he didn't know nothing. But he didn't know nothing about his teachers, just sort of had made a picture of what he wanted him to be like in his head. Convinced that he wanted the whole world turned back to as it was before, simpler times, maybe even take out the nearby nations, stuff like that.
So you know a bit of Aristil, then.
Yeah, you could say that.
No pressure. Only a little myself. I follow a different religion, but I am aware of some of his teachings.
Yeah, well,
the angry one there's with such things.
Oh, I heard a prayer, and he kind of gets like a look off in his face, and he goes, "I haven't had a genuine prayer. I felt something like that in a long time." Anyway, only heard rumors, joined up, showed myself what I could do, realized this wasn't what I thought it was, and wanted to either burn it down or leave, whichever I could find first, and you guys provided the opportunity, but...
Well, that is most fortuitous that we arrived at this point.
You gonna kill me or not?
Imogen hears
Our
him ask that and
our
walks.
mandate is
Okay,
to
fine.
up. I do have an answer as you're walking
No,
up.
it's just both times she's tried to ask what his connection to all this was. She was cut off, so she decided there was no point.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. You can go ahead and ask if you want. I did kind of cut you off there.
Okay, she walks back up and she says, "So then what's your connection to all the banditry?"
He goes, he's just kind of like, he kind of like shrugs his shoulder and looks at you, looks and he goes, well, I was one of them and realized it was bad, wanted to stop. That, from all I've seen, I can't take you guys on. So, yeah, he had to kill everybody in the fort, then kill me. But I'd rather have died getting the rest of these bastards dead.
Excuse me a moment. If I could ask you something.
Yeah.
Would you happen to know anything of the lands a bit to the northwest of here?
He cocks his head for a second. AKA while I go bring up the map.
Or west of the north?
To the northwest, you said?
These.
Wait a second.
Yeah, the unexplored hexes that we haven't gotten to yet.
Sorry, I just sneezed really hard. He goes, not particularly, no. I think.
But yes,
He
but you are
goes,
currently unemployed.
You could say that. Yeah. I think I may have heard tale of tatzelworms deep in the forest in that direction. Nothing really else.
Well, unfortunately, they seem to have migrated. Anyway. Well, you see, my wretched worm of a nephew has quite failed to find me suitable help. I find the muscle we had is no longer there.
Ah.
I think we would require some services.
He takes a look and he goes, "Sure, got nothing else going on."
Excellent, then there's no problem. We all fulfilled our contract of removing the bandit problem. Each of us meted out our justice towards them.
All right.
Imogen goes into
he
one
goes,
of the.
he goes, oh, he points behind him.
Well, except for the
at a large slab wood near the inner wall, and he goes, "Don't go in there. There's
Why?
a creepy old druid who lives in the basement, and he'll probably attack you on sight."
I see. Is he a bandit or is he just a creep?
He goes, I don't. He goes, I don't. Really telling you, I don't know. I think he worked for. He and him had some sort of connection. I know that much. Beyond that, I don't know what it is or why he agreed to, guard down there, but he did.
Wonderful.
Hans, did you ever look at the unhelmed Stag Lord's head?
I haven't looked over yet. I've been focused on the living person that I hadn't yet decided if I needed to shoot.
That's fair.
At this point, I will be putting my gun away. Very well. Welcome to the service of Brevoy.
Yeah. Good thing. He puts a hand forward, like, tentatively. By the way,
Han does shake his hand.
he kind of uses you also to pull himself up off the ground.
Yeah.
Pats himself. He goes, by the way, what's this gig pay?
The gig pays.
If you don't die.
Is that what Imogen actually says?
Yes. She then goes into the room towards the south to look for some kind of a sack to put the Stag Lord's body into.
Forgive her. She is very stark in her beliefs.
No.
Here,
I get it.
Here.
Also, these
You
look
did
like
us
chests,
quite
so she's going to examine those.
You did us quite a turn there. And of course, do keep in mind some future services. So, we'll start out with this, and we'll go from there. I'll give him 100 gold.
He takes a look at it. He takes a look at it. Goes. He goes, you, sir, have just bought yourself muscle.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're lucky Imogen wasn't there to see that.
He goes,
Yes,
it's a good point. He takes a look and he goes, I assume you don't want me to tell the pretty one about this.
No, she hates it when I throw my gold around. Even when I buy her things, it's odd. I think it has something to do with the style of life.
He goes,
Something about self-sustenance.
could be. I don't know. He goes, that makes sense, though. Probably just doesn't like to be in anybody's debt. I've known people like that. He puts the gold away in his chest. If you excuse me, I'm gonna go find a place to lie down for a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, can I,
Don't go in there right away. I mean, you probably will eventually because there's some good stuff in there, but wait till you're healed from all of... He just looks at the carnage all around you. This. Ow.
By the way, can I try to... I'm not seeing any penalties for using Charm Person. Okay. Can I use that spell-like ability just as I was handing the gold?
Sure.
Basically, I'm going to try to make this guy as friendly to us as possible so that he doesn't stab us in the back.
That's fair. Alright, so he gets a will save against that?
So he should be... depends on what classes he's taken, I guess.
Alright, so he gets a will save. I don't think he makes it.
No.
Alright. So yeah. So remind me exactly how Charm Person works.
Makes him regard me as a trusted friend and ally, or treats the target's attitude as friendly.
Oh, okay. What does that wear off at some point, or?
in about 3 hours.
Oh, okay. It goes, yeah, just let me know if you need anything, and mm, if you wouldn't mind to knock to heal this off first. He points.
No, absolutely, absolutely. You go take care of that.
Okay.
We'll see to clean. We'll see to cleaning up the rest around here.
He goes. He looks. He goes. He looks at where Imogen was went. Well, that was my room. I'll be napping in one of the towers. Takes off.
Zoop. Go over here. Now I see the Stag Lord's body.
Well, I cut off the head and threw it against the wall, so there's
Yeah.
that.
You see, what you can recognize is the face of the man you knew as Gats.
Of course.
Wait, who was Gats?
He was the guy who, when you were unconscious the last time after the fight with the boar,
Okay.
right before. Hang on, hang on 2 seconds. Right before Khalad disappeared.
All right. So for the sake of
Interest.
yeah, so all right. So treasure are things I'm assuming people are interested in.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get my gold back. Hang on. Because I did it making the disguise work as loot.
All right. Let's go over everything that you guys get. All right. So Blair, you hear a boom as he just kind of apparently pushed him off of lowered him down and pushed him off of the roof. He is now extremely well tied as he drags him into the middle courtyard and is gagged. And then Blair ties him even more up to this post.
Do I find some kind of sack or something to put
Yeah, you
the
find
body?
you find. I don't know, a sack that big. There are bed sheets on this bed.
I will take the bed sheets.
Okay, it's the closest
All right.
thing I have. They're not good bed sheets, but they'll do what you need them to. All right, so
Okay.
treasure
The whole
wise,
body. We'll need the whole body of the Stag Lord, but the heads of the rest should do.
all right, so first off on Ox, you find a you find 3 potions. He has leather armor on him. He has a normal club. Up on the tower, which looks like from the size of the bedding you think was his room, you find a bunch of knight and dragon toys. Which seem to be quite a few, which seems to be that they would be worth money. You also find on him a silver amulet. Like the other ones, which you know are worth 20 gold. If someone wants to give me an appraise check to guess how much the toys would be worth.
Let's see. Okay. Why not? For the hell of it.
Good enough. I'll say sure. You think they would be worth around 40 gold.
Okay.
All right. Next, on Dovin, you find masterwork studded leather, small. You find a +1 small rapier, which Napip is more than happy to take. 3 normal daggers.
What was the rapier? I'm sorry.
It's a +1 small rapier. another silver amulet worth 20 GP, and he has two earrings made of turquoise. If you want to give me a praise checks for those. Is anyone actually among?
Who actually has an appraise score? Let's see.
That's a good question. I was about to ask that. I was like, who actually has a decent appraise score among you guys? Borvo, what?
What's it based on?
Intelligence.
Not me.
Okay. Yeah, my intelligence is okay, how about Blair? How's your... Okay, your intelligence is same as mine. And you have appraise +5. Okay, good.
Oh,
okay.
All right. So I'll just say if he takes 10, he can tell you what everything's worth, just to make things easy. All right. So his earrings are worth about 130 gold each. He also has on him 28 gold and 22 platinum. I mean, 2 platinum. 28 gold, 2 platinum.
Okay.
I'll get what the bandits have because they're all the same thing. Okay, so then the Stag Lord. Right, I didn't miss any other treasure. Nope, I did not miss any other treasure. All right, so the Stag Lord has he has on him a potion of cure moderate wounds. I'll just tell you what the other guy has. Ox has 2 more potions of cure moderate wounds and a potion of lesser restoration. Hello?
Yes.
Okay, that is fine. I was like, I haven't heard anything in a while. I just want to make sure.
I'm typing. I'm sorry.
No, that's
I'm typing
perfect.
everything in the chat.
That's what I figured was happening. I was just like, I'm paranoid now. All right. He also has +1 leather armor on him, a masterwork longsword, and a +1 composite bow of strength +2.
What was that last one?
+1
composite bow, longbow of strength +2. He also has an amulet of natural armor +1 on him.
Can I have it?
Also, his helm is magical.
I don't know if I want it.
Helmet.
So Imogen, the helmet actually radiates the same kind of feeling that you get from Aristil.
I pick it up kind of tentatively.
Yeah, it gives a slight feeling. You'll have to have somebody to examine it because it's a unique magical item.
I kind of want to purify it somehow, too.
Yeah, thank you. You didn't need me to tell you that. Hooray.
Also, the chests in the back room, most of them include bedding and other miscellaneous items. Oh, there is actually a bolt of burlap cloth.
Ooh.
An old clothing, an iron ring, 3 crudely stitched leather masks. But in the third chest, you find the treasure. You find 141 GP, A polished azurite crystal worth 9 GP. I'm gonna just copy and paste this in. A carniole worth 80 GP, a piece of hermitite worth 13 GP, a shard of obelisk worth 14 GP, a red garnet worth 100 gold, a belt buckle depicting a pair of entwining succubi
Blech.
worth 30,
No, not again.
30 GP, and a silver charm bracelet that's worth 60 GP.
So you're gonna post that all in the chat?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that for you.
Okay.
Boom.
Thank you.
Okay.
Also, for just the sake that since you were warned, I'm going to say, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna say that you managed to sneak and take out the old man, so we don't have to just do that combat because
Okay.
Akira's told you that it's there, and with all 5 of you there, it's just going to be a formality, no matter what he can do.
Okay.
So he has nothing on him,
Well then.
but he is guarding the armory.
Sweet.
Yeah.
The majority of the wealth here consists of mundane trade goods like pelts, furs, tobacco, iron, bronze, miscellaneous weapons, and armor. None of them either masterwork or magic. Altogether, it totals 6,850 GP.
Take all of it.
We're gonna need help for this.
We've got
Horses.
4
More
horses.
In addition, the one chest holds
Plus, there's horses in the stables here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Plus, in addition, one of the chests holds their money, which has 4,500 copper pieces in it, 2,000 and 52 silver pieces, 849 gold pieces, and 11 platinum pieces. I will copy and paste this.
Thank you.
Ooh, wow.
I haven't written any of this into Borvo's inventory yet,
You
so that
also
we can
find
decide
a
what we want to take.
large bag of jewelry, which
Ooh.
altogether you would estimate is worth 2,900.
Ooh. We're gonna have to go to Oleg's.
Ugh.
We might have to go further north, actually, for all this stuff.
Seriously.
All right. Now let me go and calculate how much XP you guys get.
Yay!
Hey. Assume that the bandits have the standard gear that all other bandits have had.
That is a very, very good thing. All right. For making peace with him, you get XP as though if you had defeated Akiros in battle.
So one. Okay.
All right, you guys ready for this?
What?
No, yes.
All right. Each one of you gets 1,970 XP.
1,970?
That is correct, my good sir.
Level 4. Excellent.
So we're at 9775.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm at.
Okay.
I get my 3. Hold on, I'm just going to type this down. Get my 3 other skill points. My 1 other background skill point. Other half of HP.
You get your saving throws.
Saving throws. Hold on.
So wait, we're level 4?
We get our first ability scores.
Yes.
Right, so,
All right. So I assume the plan is you're going to throw the body in the river, pack up the rest of the stuff, and head back to Oleg's.
Yep.
yeah. Well, yeah. We have the helmet, so.
Oh,
My dex is 18.
you also find an old cart inside of the.
Good. I was
The thing.
hoping they had one.
Yep. All right. So, finally. Sorry, I'm finding the correct spot of the thingy. Where it is in the book somewhere. There we go. Oh, also, on the Stag Lord's body, you find a single beautiful hair that shines.
Imogen scoffs and says, "You can have it."
At whom?
At Hans.
That's what I want with it. What even is this? Okay. Huh.
It's our next
Is
target,
this-
probably.
Is this some sort of strange custom in these parts? Just.
I'm assuming this is something off of the woman that told him that he was some kind of prophet.
You found it on him, I see. That makes a lot more sense. I was.
So whoever was the owner of this is our next target, probably.
Potentially. All right. We'll keep this aside, but I don't want to keep it on my person. I want to take risks when dealing with matters of a spiritual nature.
Also, since the river is right beside the fort, you're gonna throw the body in the river? I take it.
Ready to run down and grab it up if nothing happens, in case dumping it here is not good enough, but yeah.
All right, you throw it. When you throw it into the river, you see the body. You see Davik's form shoot out of the water and grab it. and
Finally.
and
Be
slowly
gone to Pharasma with blessings.
and it slowly sinks away. And as it does, where you are standing, his rancer washes up on shore.
Note to self: plant this by his ferry as a memorial.
Um, so after taking a few seconds to look at it, player is able to determine that it is a magical item as well.
Magic Ransua.
Yeah. Also, as it washes up on shore, you hear a disembodied voice say, um, take this as a thank you for bringing me to peace.
And okay.
And you can
I'll
feel
spend
in
some
the
time
air.
I'll spend some time in prayer.
Yeah, you
at
can
this
feel
point.
a feeling of thankfulness and peace and contentment wash through the air.
They see. Hang on. What else sees Hans next? He has one of the most genuine smiles you have ever seen him make.
When you see him, Imogen, Napkip reaches over to you and he goes, I think Chief Paleskin's scarier when he's happy. He kind of just looks at Imogen for a response.
She's a little bit unsettled, but she shrugs.
The only other time you probably would have seen a similar face being him making a similar face would have been during the Day of Bones, way back at the initial bandit camp we were at.
Yeah,
Okay.
So just as a reminder for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? Yeah. 7 bandits that you killed. You now have 7 sets of leather armor, 7 longbows, 140 arrows, 7 short swords, 14 days of rations, and 70 GP. Do you need me to repeat that?
Yeah.
Okay. 7 leather armors.
Uh-huh.
7 longbows. 140 arrows. Which I've just been assuming that this is what Imogen's been using to replenish her stock the whole time.
Yeah, pretty much.
7 short swords. 14 days of rations. An extra 70 GP.
Okay.
You also find also after experimenting, you find a set of loaded dice. And they're there's a lot of dice there if you want to scoop them all up, but one of them was definitely loaded.
Hmm.
All right, cool. So I figure
Yeah.
There we go.
that's a good place to end for the night.
Yes, because I need to
Yes.
figure out multi-classing again.
Yeah, and leveling up and all that, and then so we will come back next week and we'll have the plot moving on. So thank you to anyone who joined in and watched the live stream. If you are watching this on YouTube and want to hang out in the live stream sometime, we try to respond when people say things in the chat, which isn't often because people don't show up a lot. But when they do, it's fun. So we are at we start at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursdays, and we usually run till about 11:30. So, and if you guys are watching this live and you miss any of you missed any of the session, I always put the videos up on YouTube under youtube.com/darthelmo. So thanks for stopping by, checking us out, and you guys have a good night. Bye.
Bye!